Hey everyone, it's Dawn here. Getting ready to do our ride today. They are calling this the Super Bowl Sunday blow-off ride because I guess today's Super Bowl Sunday. But for me, this is the Happy Chinese New Year ride. The Year of the Dragon started yesterday, and so I don't know anything about Super Bowl, so I'm gonna say this is my Chinese New Year ride. But we got Marty, Roger, Dan, Tim Sloga, Ron Lyon. I just put out a video with Ron talking about his huge blowout sale on EUC's EX30 Extreme. I don't know what else he has, but check out that video. And if you want a new EX30, this is the time to grab it from him because that is like an amazing deal. Let's see. So I'm gonna go over some stuff today while I'm riding because this is a slower day because we're doing some weird, I don't know, we're not doing our usual Baldi ride. We're just doing some weird thing with not going to the lodge because something about so much snow up there in the mountains. We've ridden through snow before. You've seen us do that. It's not a problem. I don't know. But let's see. So no charging. Without charging, I am like, I cannot ride. So instead, I will talk to you guys about stuff for this year. I do want to talk about my EX30 and some of the changes that I made to it and some of the things I've been experiencing with it, and also stuff that's going on in my personal life, and just to get everyone all caught up and what to expect for this new year, Year of the Dragon. And I don't know, I thought I had more to talk about, so I was like, oh, let's do a video. But now I'm like, oh, what do I want to talk about? I don't know. All right, so anyways, Happy New Year, everybody, and I will see you on the route. All right. So, you see how everyone's just leaving? Oh my gosh. Marty did come over here and he said, everyone's waiting on you. I'm like, what? I didn't know we were leaving. And he said, well, that's why everyone's down there. And I'm like, well, So anyways, I just saw they all left. I'm trying to figure out how to get on the wheel. All right. Getting myself situated. So, ooh, my mirror's all wonky. Marty just came over and he said that the snow level is really low right now, meaning that the snow is coming really far down on the mountain, which means, oh, I don't have my Garmin going or nothing. Means that we're probably gonna be seeing snow before East Fork. So snow and black ice. I think that was his way of telling me that be careful, there could be snow and black ice before the 4th. Ooh, doggies! And we're not charging today, so I've been told multiple times by multiple people to watch my speeds. What is my speed right now? Oh, my Garmin's not working, so I don't know what my speed is. My wheel says I'm going 23. Look at me watching my speed. All right. I got new test firmware on my EX30, so we'll see. Hopefully this one doesn't dip. Oh god. So the last time when they finally, we were running this is on my EX30. We were running the test firmware that said field weakening, right? And it was perfect. It was wonderful. It was amazing. I loved it. So much power and everything. Then they put it out live, so then we changed it to that and we upgraded to that one. That one sucked so bad. Oh my gosh. It made me dip. I dipped twice. Just going like 36 miles an hour, I got a dip. It wasn't about the speed. It was about when I go around these turns, there's certain times I go to gun it, and when I gunned it, even if it was only at 36 miles an hour, it would just dip on me. So I was so mad, and I mean, it gets to your head, and it's really scary, and I hate it. So anyways, I was really mad for that ride. That was the last Mount Baldi ride. So then, hello. So then, Roger was talking with Bagode, and he said, hey, the phase current is at 280. That's probably too low. So they upped it to 330, and then they put out that firmware. So that is the firmware that I am on now. The one that says that phase current 330. Oh, those were the doggies that passed me earlier. Dan is pretty far behind, but he should be catching up. Dan J is the new person on this ride. This is the first time I have been meeting him. I don't know if it's the first time here, but he just said, hi, I am Dan. I am joining you guys today on the ride, and I've never met him before. So anyways, I don't know if I'll really be able to test out this firmware, but so far so good. So my EX30, Ron Lyon is blowing out massive clearance sale on all of his wheels that he has in stock, which I only know about the Extreme and the EX30, but he may have more. So talk to him about it, reach him, and all that good stuff. Let's take a minute for that. I'm supposed to be good. So here's Ron Lyon, actually. Wait, is that Ron Lyon? I think so. That's Ron Lyon! Anyways, he's selling his whole stock because he doesn't want to be selling wheels anymore. He's going to be doing something else. So, it's an excellent time to get your EX30. I still think the EX30 is an excellent wheel, so it's still totally current and all that. You want a 3600 watt hour wheel and all that. This is like perfect. So yeah, get it. The special thing about his wheels is that he takes them apart, he checks them, and he makes sure it's all good, and it's going to be coming with a full set of Clark pads or Grizzly pads, or he said he can also do the Clark pedals. So like you're not just getting a stock wheel. Like, he knows the stuff. Tire and suspension upgrades. He knows the stuff that he changes when he gets a wheel, and that's what he's offering. So all in one package, the best price and all the accessories and stuff that you might want to go with it. So he can ship to anywhere in the US, he said. Anyway, so that's the details of that is all in my previous video from this morning. So check that out. And then what else? Chinese New Year was yesterday. New moon, new beginnings. And it is the year of the dragon. Lots of changes, big changes in my life. I am hoping my divorce court hearing stuff is right now at March 25th. And so I'm hoping that this year I will have my home situation settled, meaning that I will have my own home again, and a home, a job. You guys, I need a job. I need a job that where I'm making 6 figures so I can fully support myself and have my house. And I need to to have it where I can work remote with flexible hours. And that's not to say that I, lazy or anything. I only sleep 4 hours a night, so I have all those hours to do all sorts of stuff in. I can learn. Here's my job interview. I can learn anything, and anyone that knows me will tell you I can learn anything. I take pride in what I do, and I am usually one of the best in anything that I set my mind to. So I need a job. I'm putting that out there to the universe, and I will manifest a home, a job, security, and my true love. Yay! We shall find love this year, hopefully. Valentine's Day is coming up. Today is Sunday. Valentine's Day, I believe, is Wednesday, and I want next Valentine's Day to be nice. Now there's a motorcycle behind. This car's just holding everybody up. He was all over here going, oh, those unicyclers were holding me up. Now, look who's holding up who. I was thinking about it. I'm like, it'd be so easy, but that was a blind turn, and I did promise kind of to be good. We do have a long ways to go, and my battery wasn't that good last time we were out here. I'm blaming it on the firmware, so I shouldn't have that problem this time, but still. Roger's behind me, and if he's not going to blow his battery, then I shouldn't blow my battery. In fact, last time I had less battery than he did. So I was limping. I was literally limping to get back to the car. So I cannot even with that person. Oh my gosh, I don't even have my music on. Okay, music is back on. Let's see if my wheel's gonna dip. Now, it was dipping and it had weird beeps. We'll still take it easy, watch the batteries, but we can go faster than that car was going. Did I lose Roger? If he falls too far behind, I'll take that as meaning, yeah, I'm not gonna blow my battery, and then that probably means I shouldn't blow my battery, so I don't know. Okay, I'm being good. I slow down. I think he's telling me I'm going too fast because he's not here. Okay, so, I was telling EX30, yes, still totally love this wheel. It's just great to have a wheel that you can go on adventures on and not have to worry, and know that it can handle anything that you throw at it. And other than, these firmware issues and stuff like that, like, find a firmware and then love it and stick with it and don't change. But unfortunately, like, those of us that want to test and stuff, then we have to test it and then we report back to you guys. But I hate that because, I'm totally the type that's like, once I find something, I just want to stick with that forever and not have to worry about it. But let's see. Oh, and if you have an EX30, actually, let me turn my music down. so because I feel like I'm yelling over my music. Okay, so if you have an EX30 and you wanna love it, if it's stock right now, this is what I would recommend. Grizzla fairing system or Clark pad fairing system, or Clark pad system. Let's see, Clark pad eWorks pedals are excellent. Those actually, I think those would be really good on the EX30. I do like the Adam G pedals. His are the CNC pedals, but I don't race the EX30, so I like the Adam G pedals for racing. And he has comfort ones too that are larger, but between the two, the Clark pedal ones are much prettier. So yeah, if you want a really pretty, comfortable, and it gives you some little bonus like power steering and or power acceleration and power brakes, then that's I think that's a good one. Maybe I should pull over. I don't see anybody behind me. What the hell? Maybe I should go back down. Maybe something happened. Okay, so pedals, yes, and pedals, some kind of fairing system and pads, and I don't see anybody. I'm gonna go back down. But Dawn, what about battery? Oh, it's fine. Going down is downhill. I'll regen. So pedals. Oh, tire. If you're mostly going to be doing street, change it to a street tire. If you're going to change it to a street tire, get Rogers. Oh God, what do you call that thing? Roger has tire spacers. His tire spacer system is freaking genius, and I love it. So get that and get a street tire on it, and it will, your EX30 will feel amazing. Alright, now I can turn around. I found everybody again. So definitely upgrade that. Okay, go back. And that's it. I still have the stock suspension, which leaked out. The shock leaked, so then I changed it for another stock one, and that one leaked again. But it still works, and I'm light enough to where, you know, and I'm not jumping this thing, I'm just road riding this thing, so it works, but it doesn't hold the air very well. So every ride I fill up the air in my shock, and it lasts for a week or so like that. It just has a slow leak, which most of them do anyways. The shock just sucks. But yeah, if you want to upgrade the shock, definitely good. Go to a coil instead. And then, but if you want to be like me and just limp on ahead with the stock, then that is possible. You just have to fill it up and check it before rides is all. There's everybody. So we have Ron Lyon, Roger EUC, Marty Backey, Tim Sloga. I don't know who that is in the red. And
yeah,
I forgot his name.
This will be the second ride in the row where at the end I'm passing Dawn because her battery will be dead.
See, I told you he was gonna say battery stuff at me. Okay. Wait. What was his name again?
Let's see, we've got Dan J.
Dan J. Okay. Dan J. Let's take a look at Tim Saloga's wheel.
How much space do we got up here, Julie?
We got a GoPro looking into its mirror, some acrylic fairing system that he did all nice. The Clark bio pads. What is this thing?
I don't want to go over, so now I know.
A little
not that
butt
bad, but I am
pad
not ruining our little
for his butt, because he has a bigger butt than normal people. Look at that rail system to that extended butt pad.
Disappointing, Roger. I thought you could have.
Why is everyone standing up there?
Now he knows.
Now he is going to ruin our little day.
Oh God.
Right tire for it.
Yay.
Well done.
That's so scary if you're not able to stop. So that's what goes on in my head. I'm like, I will totally just go, oh, pew! And then, yeah, off the mountain again.
Yeah, you won't hit your kickstand. Did I rake the dirt a little? A little bit. Boy, the mountains look beautiful though. I love it.
Look at the mountains. So much snow. We've had so much rain here and it's cold. All right, so let me keep talking. EX30 for the right firmware, at least 330. For the phase current, do not use a 281. Oh God, I'm gonna forever hate 280 phase current. 330 seems to be good so far. I'm not having any issues, and I was having issues before, but I'm also not really going that fast. Oh no, Marty's coming over here. Marty wants to talk to me. What did I do? What's happening?
What's Don talking about? What are you doing over here? Narrating story?
I'm making a video.
Am I ruining it?
No, everyone loves Marty. Oh, Marty, your jacket's torn.
I know, it's still got a few more years left.
Look, it's torn down there. And Dad, this one, the whole thing is torn. Oh my God.
You got a hole in your jacket.
That's gonna be the running joke forever. Love it. Okay. So Rogers tire spacers with a tire. What tire do I have on here right now? I think it's the Michelin Pilot Sport 2, something like that. That is the one that I used on my, that's the only street tire I've used. I have that on my Street Master, my Race Master. I love that tire. That's a great tire. That's what's on here right now as well. I love it. And the tire spacers makes all the difference. Basically, they're, you can print it out. You can, he made it free print on somewhere, so you can get the print for, I don't know, ask him about it. But, let me see. I don't think you can really see it, but I will put my camera here just in case. And so basically the tire spacer goes between the rim and the tire, and there's a spacer on each side, and it squeezes in this tire. So you see how this tire is not that extra wide of the extra wide EX30 rim. It's actually narrow, more like the Master rim, and how it should be. This should be the profile of this tire, not big and flat and square, rectangle, stupid shape, you know, with sharp corners on the end that you fall off of. This is nice rounded profile, and it makes it so the wheel is actually a wheel, nice and rounded. So absolute must. You will love it. But I mean, you don't have to have it. I just recently, I think this is only my second ride on this now. So I just got it before the last Mount Baldi ride, and that's why that last Mount Baldi ride I was going so slow, because this was a whole new wheel to me. First time I had a street tire on this wheel, first time I had the tire spacers, first time I had that new firmware that I was testing out. So this wheel was a totally new wheel, and it was beeping, and it was all this bad stuff. And so anyways, but this time we are doing good. I'm not having any beeping so far, and I love the way that this wheel feels with the street tire and the tire spacers. Just make sure that you follow the instructions that he says for the tire spacers, because you can't just print it out of like TPU. You need to print it out of what he says to print it out of. So some people they try to take shortcuts on what they print and how they print it, and then there'll be failures and stuff. But so you got to follow his instructions. But it can be made as like one continuous thing, and the continuous is definitely the way to go.
Continuous? Come on, Don, let's run.
We gotta wait for the new guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hurry up, new guy. We're trying not to lose you, but you're making this hard.
Sorry. So when you refer to me...
He doesn't even know me either, so he's like, wow, she's a lot meaner in real life than in the YouTube.
So I get my pads dialed in.
Hey, you did the thing like Dan.
That's Dan's wheel.
Oh!
Yeah, I guess it's Lem's wheel, but Dan's got it at his house, so he's got it all dialed in for himself.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Lem's.
I'm like, that's the thing, like Dan's wheel. And it's like, oh, that is Dan's wheel.
I picked it up from him.
Oh, that's funny. Dan, look, I recognized your wheel. I'm like looking at this going, hey, how come you got it set up just like Dan? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, wait, I was talking about stuff I was going to be doing this new year. Did I finish? You guys heard that? Let's see. A house, a job, true love, happiness, security. Yay, Year of the Dragon. Okay. So what else was I going to talk about? Oh, that thief. You want to hear about the update on the whole thief thing? So, if you haven't watched the thief video, watch the thief video. That is where I recovered Chris Shepard's. I can never say his name. I want to say Chaput, and then he goes, no, it's not a poot, it's a chapit. And then he said some people say chapstick, and that's okay too, and I don't know. Okay, so anyways, Chris Chaput got his M103 stolen in November of last year when he parked it at a casino outside in the bike rack area, and he locked it to the bike rack, and the thief cut the lock and took his M103. He was very sad. So then that, fast forward to now, and I saw his M103 on Facebook Marketplace. So I arranged to meet the guy to see the wheel, and then I contacted him and said, hey, is this your wheel? Because I'm gonna go get it. So he said yes. So anyways, you can watch the video and see how that turns out. But apparently this guy is he was wearing a hat for the Fearless Stunners. The Fearless Stunners is a motorcycle group, and they have different chapters. They have the LA chapter, the San Diego chapter, whatever, and he was in that. So the president of the LA chapter of Fearless Stunners contacted me after my video's out, and he's all like, hey, we saw the video, so sorry that happened to you. Just so you know, we haven't seen this guy he used to be part of our group, but we haven't seen him in like 5-6 years. I have no idea what he's been up to. And then we see this, and we see that he's wearing our hat and all that stuff, and that's in the video. We don't want any association with this, so can you do something with your video, like gray out, or what do you call it when you fuzz blur? Can you blur out the hat, you know, stuff like that? Well, I can't do that. It's already on YouTube and stuff, and I don't know. So I told him that if he wanted to make an official statement from the Fearless Stunners and all that stuff, just saying that they do not support, because they work, he's saying, you know, they work very hard to make sure that they have a good reputation, that they're good people, that they don't tolerate bad stuff, and then here is this guy, and he's kind of ruining their image, and so that's bad. Well, I'm like, if you want to make an official statement, I will be more than happy to put that in the description of my video and stuff, but otherwise it is what it is. But I do want to also, you know, just let people know. The motorcycle community actually saw this because this guy, you know, is part of this big group and everything, and they are pissed at this guy about that, understandably. So we all know motorcycles, EUCs, all that stuff, we all know we are good people, and he and his thief friend, or if he is the thief himself and there never was a friend, you know, thieves are bad, don't do bad things. But otherwise, Fearless Stunners and all that is a good group, and they have nothing to do with this, and they even, but I am very glad that we got the wheel back. That was the only thing that I know a lot of people are very convinced that he is the thief, that there never is a friend. I don't know. Without actual proof, I hate to ever make any assumptions, and I like giving people the benefit of the doubt, sort of thing. So I will just say that the only thing that I know now is that that is Chris Chaput's wheel, and so he gets it back. That's all I know and all I care about. If this guy wanted to cause problems, I'd be happy to meet whatever energy he wanted to come at me with. But he was chill, so I was chill.
Hey, Don!
Yeah?
That one scared me.
What?
That first motorcycle, he was like this close. You think he did it on purpose?
No, I think he's just super wide. Extra wide load.
Alright. So he needs to go on a diet.
Yeah, because he did this when he went by. He was being friendly. I think. But like I was saying, I do kind of give people the benefit of the doubt, sort of, unless proven otherwise. They do say never, oh God, you guys know how bad I am at saying, never attribute something as meanness if it can be attributed to ignorance or stupidity. I don't know, something like that. Meaning, don't assume that people are out to get you. Rather, just assume that they're stupid. Or they didn't think about it, or, you know, they just didn't realize. Maybe that is a kinder way of putting it. What?
Are you talking about me getting scared as the motorcycle passed?
No, I'm just saying that that there's a saying, and I don't remember how that goes. Never
those things on curvy roads.
It's Nick Nolte. Hey, Nick.
How are those things on curvy roads?
We can usually, we were going super chill today, but we'll normally be able to give most of these cars a run for their money.
Really?
Well, on the twisty parts, but the straightaways, they pull away from us.
Beautiful ride, though. Great.
Is that right or no? What do you think?
Yeah.
On the twisties only.
Yeah. Well, there's many that we pass them on the streets.
That's
too.
because they're following the frickin' speed limit.
Oh, there's a speed limit?
This one will go, what, like 90 miles on charge?
Depends who's riding it and how fast it goes, right? You can burn it up in 40 miles, or you can go 110 miles.
Nice.
Fancy.
You are.
Different wheels, just like these different cars, different motorcycles, depending on what you want to do.
Oh, we have a guy here that has selling these at clearance prices.
Oh, no.
If you want one.
No, that's not my thing. There's a mount for a Ducati if you want to have it up there.
No, not my kind of thing. Sure is interesting.
Are you riding a motorcycle or a car right now?
No motorcycle, that Beamer over there.
We've converted lots of motorcycles.
Yeah, I used to.
The red one?
Yeah.
Nah,
No, he's
not my
BMW.
thing.
Oh, yeah, why did the BMW call their bike the 1000RR when the Honda is the 1000RR? What's up with that?
I got both of them. I got an 07 CBR 1000 and I got that thing.
The 07 was the one where the dual exhaust comes out under the seat, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I got the 08 myself. That was the first year that it was.
Oh, I didn't. That one was. I mean, it was fast, but it was ugly. I prefer the like the way. I like the 07.
The 07 definitely looked better.
I like that one. But the 08 and the 09, they were faster. They were better.
They were the same all the way through 2012.
No, they started. They started getting better. They started getting lighter. The motor did a little bit better. But I like my 07. I like it. But they can't run with that Beamer, man.
I like those.
15?
Okay, so that is 205 horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, I was.
No, it's woo, yeah.
I told you, I used to be a motorcycle
What do you have,
guy.
a photograph?
I know, right? Look at his face. He's just...
Well, yeah, for sure.
Pretty good.
Also spit me off.
Just the things I'm interested in.
Okay.
Sorry, Marty. You
What?
got a hole in your jacket. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, but I thought since this, you
So how far are you guys going? Which way you guys going?
We're going to go up as far as we can and then go back down to eastward, the Cogswell Dam.
So do you guys have like a certain like midway point, like okay, when the battery is X amount, we have to turn around and go back kind of thing?
Depends on the ride. We like to do loops.
So now what happens if you run out of battery, and then what do? You guys got a charger on you or something?
It really happens.
But yeah, we usually carry chargers. We decided not to today because he told us not to.
So what, you gotta call?
Back before dark.
That means you gotta call someone to come rescue you, kind of thing.
It's Uber, man.
Basically, it doesn't happen, really.
You can't call an Uber on a bike.
You get free
All right.
helicopter rides out of here.
It's just
I don't think it's free, man.
It
it's
is.
like your motorcycle.
Free?
Yeah, free helicopter rides.
If you run out of gas.
Yay.
Well, I mean, I know how far I can go with that thing. So.
You do too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've got all the telemetry on here. We have our voltage and the range and everything. So no surprises.
Yeah.
So how do you get a free helicopter ride out of here?
You got to get injured.
You gotta get in.
Oh, you get a bill. I've been
No.
there. I've been there and done that.
Mountain rides, mountain rescues, the helicopters.
Trust me, we
don't charge.
know.
We know.
Because it's volunteer based.
I've gotten a bill before. So.
Yeah, but you weren't in the National Forest, were you?
Were you in the National Forest?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Really, it's free.
It's free in the National
I'm trying not
Forest.
to crash harder now.
Does that mean the nation pays for it?
No.
You gonna test the size of those tires?
Hey, let's go for
I've done that too many times. I've been in the hospital too many times. So I'm trying just to have fun now and not. I'm not trying to go to hospital no more. You guys have a great day.
All right.
I know. So I talked to a couple of guys still do Cogswell and everything, but Zoomers.
I've not been zooming so much, and she stopped also.
That's true.
She was a good girl.
We got to get her to do more videography because then she's slow.
That's what's going on.
Are you saying that I should have brought my charger?
No,
Oh.
we all talked about it.
Okay, yes, Don, we don't need to bring our charger because there's going to be snow at the fort. We won't be able to continue.
I know. Where's all the snow, Marty?
I'm not going to say anything. Look at the snow level. That's pretty low.
Yeah.
We're going to hit it at some point.
Well, then let's go hit it and then come back down.
All right.
We will do what they call hit it and then quit it and come back down.
That's what they say. Hit it and quit it.
Yes, we will
Is this a sexual thing again?
quit it. It can be if you want it to be, Don, but we're trying to be polite conversation. Yeah, the Ducatis are just louder because of that dry sump.
I don't know why Ron keeps insisting on having this dangle. Ron, this is dangling.
I know.
Oh, I stopped the camera.
Is it hitting? Getting close?
Well, I don't, not really, but just something could
I know.
happen.
It's like this stupid thing. It just doesn't work.
Ah. Here, let me tuck it somewhere for you.
Put it in the pack someplace.
Put it in the what?
Connect it to the pack somehow. Or maybe put it
Oh, no,
on this side.
Ooh. And if we, oh, there we go.
Good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We gotta shorten that later, but I can't do it with my gloves on. But at least that'll not dangle. Alright. So, now we are gonna go look for snow. Aw, we have to go under the fence. Gate.
I'm determined to find snow.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm sure I'll see it somewhere. Alright, so Marty's warning us not to slip and fall in the snow. Just drop Pad in front and then let's see. Don's swinging in one shot.
Thank you.
Yep.
I got it.
I don't know how you can do that with that stick as long as it is. That's crazy. You
I
ride with
made
it
a little.
Do you ride with it fully extended?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
This is just a normal stick. You saw
That's
Chris
so
Shop.
long.
You saw Chris Shaput's 24-inch stick.
Oh my god.
Was it 24 or longer?
No, it's got.
was running that.
18.
It looked so long when I saw you using it earlier.
Uh-oh.
Still getting the pads dialed in.
All right. Ooh, I love this stretch of road. Ooh. And Roger's not here to tell me to slow down. Oh, so tempting. So tempting. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? All right. We will try to hold back for as long as we can. We'll try to be good. Because there's no chart. Oh, look, I can see them. They're just there. We can just zoom until we get to them. And Roger won't know a thing. Evil laughter. No, we are being good. We will stay here with Dan. Wait, is this Dan or am I saying Dan because this is Dan's wheel? Now I'm so confused. Is there two Dans? Oh, why is my brain so broken? Ooh, look at the rocks. Rocks and water. It is not cold enough here to be black ice yet. You can feel it. You can feel the wind has this very biting chill that feels like ice, like the hardness of ice in the air. And that is when I perk up and go, ooh, this. Okay, my Cardo just turned on the radio, which is weird. Just turn on the radio all by itself, and I don't know how to turn it back. I don't even listen to the radio. I listen to my Pandora. So weird. Maybe I should go up ahead and give him something to chase. I'm turning. Ice? Ooh, that is ice! I actually could feel the bumps as I went over it. That was ice. So it is cold enough. This water, I don't know. Interesting. Or, I don't know, maybe I just hit some bumps in the water. Certainly felt like it was ice though. Okay, we will continue to be cautious. Although there's no reason to be cautious and slow. You can be cautious and go fast. At least faster than this. But I'm already almost caught up to those guys anyways, and I didn't even have to really do anything. Maybe they stopped and waited, which would be nice. Okay, well, if that's all I have to talk about, then I guess I can end my video. Oh, I was saying there's different things happening with racing. E-Wheels apparently is making a race team, and Roger EUC is heading it. Don't know anything about it, so that is interesting. But E-Wheels, great company, Jason. I bought several wheels from him, so yay, rocks on the road. And then Roger and E-Wheels like teaming up together. That's exciting news. Oh, speaking of Roger Chargers. He has, oh, this is my road. This is my road. Okay, I think we need to... Hopefully it's not the radio. Yes. Oh, we're not going fast. Just enough to get a little bit of lean. Dirt and wet on the road. Ooh, that was a glove. Ooh, look at all the snow. And rocks. Roger has a whole bunch of chargers, like SCs, which I thought was smart charger, but Marty's calling it a supercharger. His V4s, the new V4s. I still have the V2 and I love it. It works good for me, but I'm going to need a charger for these new wheels are all getting bigger and more, and so yeah. But look into those. I think everyone should have a fast charger, one of Roger's fast chargers, not just any fast charger, one of Roger's fast chargers, because he will actually back it up and give you customer service and take care of you if something goes wrong and stuff like that. So it's worth it, and it's better, and a lot of times it's way cheaper to get it from Roger. Plus then you can get the bumper covers to protect the edges and a case. His newest ones come with a case, so bumper covers and case is definitely a must-have for your charger, for your investment. So that is a thing. I am in full support of fast charging, and this wheel, my EX30, and one of my masters has the distribution board bypass, which means that I can charge it. There's no limit on how fast I charge it at. So I've charged this one at 17 amps up at the lodge with on a 220, 240 plug, and that has been great, being able to charge so fast. Has this rock always been here? Look at this heart. So more rocks. Roger just jumped over that rock. Rocks. Oh, so, okay, water on the road. That didn't feel icy. Okay, so today's ride, we're gonna go to Cogswell Dam. So I gotta save some. He jumped over that rock too. He goes from sitting to like standing and hop and then go back to sitting. But Cogswell Dam, if you don't remember from last year, my favorite piece of road because of all the waterfalls, okay? And it only has waterfalls when there's snow up in the mountains and the snow melts and then it's coming off of the mountain in the form of these waterfalls. And it's amazing and I love it. And I haven't seen the waterfalls since, ooh, I hit that rock real bad, since last year when they went away. So that is why I'm here today, is to see the waterfalls. Let's say, don't go chasing waterfalls. But that is exactly what we are doing. What is that on the road? Oh, it's like a branch.
What?
It wasn't even recorded. I've been talking this whole time.
Stuff. What did I hit? What the hell?
Oh man, I didn't even get this on camera.
Is the EX30 just way lower than the Master or what?
Yeah, it's a little low, but not that much.
On the Master, I could fly over that.
I went through the worst part I could find.
Yeah, we all went through it.
Like one like that, but
Well,
the Master can go over that. No
we
problem.
always like to blame the wheel when there's a problem.
Man, that's crazy.
Must be something wrong with Dan's wheel.
That sucks. I don't like putting people's wheels down though.
We're big on putting people down, but we don't want their wheels to hit the ground.
Yeah, I scuffed up the pad.
I was talking to the camera. I was like, now if I was Marty or Roger, then I would pull over and point the camera to watch how everyone else is doing it.
Well, now I'm beginning to think the road's not going to be closed for snow. It's because of this stuff that they closed. I'm feeling like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this mess. Somebody made a
Don,
mess.
did you bring your charger?
What?
We all have to share your charger.
I did not.
But you guys are all pretty mellow, so we're going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even have my backpack on.
Roger's been, yeah, you're probably mellow.
Yeah.
You're probably, yeah.
I'm still at
Ooh, I want to cook at the end of the ride. When you're riding with cars, you know,
Yeah.
you need the speed for safety. This road's closed.
Or you just dominate in numbers.
Yeah, that works too. Although, Marty, maybe today, when we're going down the street and you look behind you and you see 50 cars all stacked up, let's pull over. Can we do that?
Don't blame me.
But you're the one leading.
You're
Hard to
notorious
tell
for that,
sometimes with all the
Marty.
lights behind you and how many.
Okay.
From my perspective, I honestly didn't know that
Marty's
there were cars
excuse
behind me.
is, I'm
Okay.
going the speed limit.
I think the cars in that case were much farther behind with the other group. I don't know.
We'll just wipe it down with a rag when we get back,
Yeah.
and nobody will know the difference.
Well, I'll definitely let him know because I definitely
posted
scuffed
on
the
video.
pad here. I definitely scuffed the biopad or whatever that is.
Wheels are made. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I swear I could clear that on my master, no problem. I go over shit like that all day.
Don't worry, we all fall.
I've just never had it like that before. That's crazy. Oh man, that like threw me completely. Like picked the wheel up off the ground for a second. And
Don't worry, we're all going to be talking about you behind your back.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Good thing you stopped though, because
videos.
otherwise you would have kept going and off the cliff.
Oh yeah, that would have been fun.
There that goes.
I did
I'm gonna
tap
go
the
see.
back of my head.
It goes
I don't know
like.
how hard I hit it.
Damn it, I'm so mad that I wasn't recording.
I know, that would have been a fun one.
Plus, I was talking this whole time. I have no idea what I've been
Let
missing.
me check. Yeah,
How
I
did you
was.
miss that, Don?
But you were up there.
I know. I really need to look at my camera more.
Team can't take me to court, so.
Oh yeah, no proof.
So what do you think, Marty? All the way? I mean, I just don't want to have any range issues. That's my only thing.
If we're not charging, I mean, I wanted to play in the snow, but it looks like we might not even get that. I don't know. So we'd have to keep on going up, but I don't know.
I've made it on this run with this. Sorry, Roger, I didn't know the snow was
All the
big.
way to Cogswell.
I kind of thought that
So
we'd go into the Cogswell and see the
when
waterfalls.
we were talking about the waterfalls. So I say we're good turning around any time and going to Cogswell and just making the ride a little tighter and tighter.
I'm for that. I mean, I don't think we're going to hit anything really,
Yeah.
snow.
Okay. Let's stop and take a picture of the Kirby. You know, like the.
This is a good place for a picture, though. He could lay on the ground next to the wheel.
We could all be laying on the ground.
Someone calling a 9-line.
We'll just place rocks on top of ourselves and.
Okay, then we can have a little more fun on the little speedier.
Yeah.
But you know the spot we're going to take the picture with, right where this road does this curve thing.
Yeah.
Snake.
Yeah. The spot we met Chaput's friend.
No, that was way up there.
Oh, no. Was it? Yeah. No. Okay. Never mind then.
Roger doesn't.
What shirt are you talking about, Marty?
Who's going to wipe out now going back through this?
Nobody.
I could try. Let's aim for the biggest rock.
Are you recording, Don?
Yeah.
Man, you just flew over that.
He's been jumping all the rocks.
How do you jump like that on an EX30? I feel like
I know.
that's crazy. I'm just not used to these pads. I gotta get myself locked in. I think that was the problem though. Maybe I was a little bit too locked in. I couldn't get my foot out.
So we're going to go back to East Fork and head over to Cogswell Dam. Yay! Chasing the waterfalls. Oh God, so I was talking forever. I don't know when my camera decided to quit recording. So annoying. Because Dan crashed going over that landmine of rocks, and I was like so happy that I had my camera, and then I was like, the light is blue, not red. Did you see the camera? Zoom zoomy, and then I was like, oh yeah, we're supposed to stop. Not this one. I thought it was this one. I know for sure there's no cars up here right now. Well, that doesn't mean, well, no, it doesn't mean no motorcycle. But I think it's up here where we. Yeah, there's a bicycle there. Okay. There's a bicycle.
And stuff.
Well, I was saying that, and then I was like, because I was going to pass on the blind turn, I was like, oh yeah, there's no cars, I can't pass. And then I was like, well, there's other stuff though. And then there was that bicyclist.
Plus plows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, never. Still, best to be cautious.
Oh, look at everyone lining up. Okay, so that is the twist. See, this is the part that when I hit here and I see that twisty part, then I'm like, yay! Yeah. So this is where we always stop for our pictures. That actually looks really good. Let's go get a better look at all these wheels. Oh, I told that motorcyclist that you were selling wheels if he wanted one.
He didn't look like the kind of guy that would.
I don't think anybody is until they step on one, so they get bit by it.
No, I knew before.
Oh, you did?
Of course.
Oh, you wanted an EUC?
Yeah, and that I committed to getting one sight unseen, and I just figured I'll get it and I will learn it because I want to be able to do that.
But did you have any idea?
Yeah.
Did you have any idea how much you were going to love it though? I mean, like...
If what I saw was what I imagined in my head and that matched, then I knew I was going to love it because I could feel the flow.
I've been racing cars for like 20 years, and nothing's bit me like EUC. I love EUC.
But you didn't ride motorcycles.
Motorcycles and cars, yeah. Racing.
So you know the flow.
Yeah.
Then this has flow.
Well, I don't have a flow with the EX30.
Oh.
Not this one.
But with my Master, yeah, I can get into it with my
I
Master.
believe the
That's a
9090, which I told him go for the 8090.
Yeah.
What's proven.
But he's got the tire spacer on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, which will make it a little better. I think 9090 is
Yes.
harder to get.
Oh my gosh.
For it.
Okay, I was riding perfect with my stock setup, but I kind of hit a plateau, and then I finally got the tire spacers from Roger and changed to a street tire. Love it so much.
You may have another set in this car.
Okay.
I think they're all in my office.
Oh.
Well, next time.
But
What's that?
it really, the tire spacers.
Tire spacers
So
and
he
the new
said,
street
I'm
tire.
not a racer, it doesn't matter.
I finally did it for my EX30 and I love it.
Isn't it like night and day?
Yes.
It's like,
Yes, it's a
like I
must-have.
will not ride
Yes.
an EX30 without the tire spacer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is it this?
Yeah, his is orange. See?
Oh, so by the way, if you guys heard the part about me talking about making sure you follow Roger's instructions about the tire spacers, Ron didn't. So he had problems with the tire spacers.
What? What are you talking about?
Remember when your tire spacer popped out or
Oh,
something
yes.
because it was wrong? You did it wrong and all that?
Before I started gluing them in.
Yeah. All right.
I gave him the solid one-piece ones.
You gotta get me.
All right. So there was a discussion on Telegram. Someone was asking about tips on standing to seated transition. And then people are saying, you know, well, the best way is to do your transition quickly, you know, just sit like that. Well, I remember when I was learning, that was scary. So, because I wasn't exactly sure what would happen. Like, if I actually do make it to the sit, will I just be okay? Or will I all of a sudden just wobble out of control? And then, I mean, I'm talking about when I was first learning, right? And then the thing is, like, when sometimes when you're transitioning, then you're wobbling. So I know the thing that helped me a lot was someone said to grab the front of the wheel to help guide, because I think part of the problem was I didn't know where the wheel was under me, so I didn't know when my butt would touch and stuff. Just being able to, I didn't really grab it, I just kind of touch it, then it would guide, it would let me know where the wheel was, and then I could also guide it. Like, I don't remember how it was, but I think my feet just do it now. But it's like when I sat, I actually kind of, did I pull the wheel forward or I push the wheel back? I don't know. I do something like that, like pull the wheel forward to my butt or push it back so my butt can get on it or something like that. I remember now I'm just, wait. I think when I stand up, the wheel goes forward. So yeah, I think the wheel goes back for me to sit on. But anyways, so what I wanted to make sure was work on my stability in this in-between transition part. So I would just work on squats and stuff like that. Work on this, being able to just be in this weird zone and have the wheel be stable. And that is just practice and strength and stuff like that. And then once I was super stable like that, then I finally was like, okay, my hand is on the front of the wheel, and then I just sit. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so comfy. So now I can go up and down without any issues. But I remember, yeah, that was really scary. I would just hover over the top of the seat and just be afraid to really commit to the last bit. But I think that you should. Oh, there's no right or wrong answer to learning this, because you should learn all of it, you know? So that's my 2 cents on it. Why are they so close to each other? Look at these two. Marty doesn't like being right next to somebody. I know, it feels dangerous. It's like we don't have a lot of room, you know, but open road right now, and the three of us know each other very well, so close quarter stuff is not so bad. You know what I am noticing is I don't do a lot of seated riding with my selfie stick, so the extra pull and waves of the selfie stick while I'm seated is a little more challenging for me. I'm finding it's pulling me off, which is why you'll see me stand up a lot. It's like I don't even feel it when I'm standing, but seated I can feel the wind. Ice? No, just wet. That's not just my selfie stick, that's wind. Okay, I'm gonna stand. Not a problem when I'm standing, but problem when I'm sitting. I'm not that great of a sitting rider. Sitter rider.
motorcyclists died back here.
What's
How
that?
about we think of something positive, Tim? How many motorcyclists have a lot of fun out here? There we go.
What'd you say?
How many motorcyclists do you think have died on this road?
Not as many as ACH.
This one probably not, but I know Highway 2 has got,
Yeah, ACH.
and this one, there's been some accidents up here too.
Yeah, I heard
ACH
Mask went down out here.
Palomar.
Yeah, let's hope. Okay, so this will be the third Cogswell Dam ride in a couple months.
Yeah.
Let's hope this will be the first one with no injuries or no helicopters.
Oh yeah. We had 2 helicopters in a row, huh? More or less. I think we've done it before, but a small group.
Yeah, but recently the last 2 have been
Jennifer Crusher and Mask.
yeah.
And Mask Crusher.
And I'm going to stop at the, instead of going direct to the gate, I want to stop at the parking lot and go use one of the outhouses.
Do what?
He has to go potty.
Oh. Get out.
All right, let's go.
No more prison shortcuts?
Hey!
Doing good.
Good? You safe?
Who's that?
Who's this?
For the camp.
Oh! He's the guard.
Really? You guys came down. How you doing?
Thanks again.
As long as you guys are safe, that's all that matters.
There's one of the prison guards. He stopped to say hi to us. Checking to see if we picked up any hitchhikers. There's signs that say don't pick up the hitchhikers. They might be escaped inmates.
safe.
Yeah.
Thank you! Bye-bye!
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Who is that guy?
He's a prison guard.
Oh, from that day that...
Yeah.
He saw Dawn's titties!
Hey! No! Nobody see my titties! Don't talk about my titties!
Hi,
What the hell? So. Tim, remember that day when you, Marty, were up there at the very top, and then Roger came back up to find you guys, and then he said, "Okay, let's head back down. Don paved the way for us."
Yeah.
What did you say?
What did I say? I don't know.
Ah. So I was asking Tim that because apparently Roger was the only one that thought that I could do it and understood what I was going to do, which was I was going to talk to the prison guard and see if they would please let us through. And you know, if you watch that video, the answer was a definite no. We do not break the rules for anybody. We don't care what, blah blah blah. This is you know, official blah blah blah. So anyways, and then when Roger went in, so like even like Chris Shopwood, Roger said something like, "Oh well, you know, Don's talking to them," and even Marty, they're like, "Where's Don?" And Roger's like, "Oh, Don's talking to the guards." And even Marty was like, "Well, that's useless. It's not like she's gonna get anywhere with that." And then like Chris was like, "Yeah, there's no chance in hell that they're gonna let us through." Did you see how he was talking to us and stuff? So anyways, but Tim had a reaction, and I didn't know what his reaction was, so that's why I was asking him. Because Roger cut off the video right at, it's like, oh, I never edit my videos, and then here he cut out the one part that I wanted to see, which was just what was Tim's reaction when Roger made the announcement that I had paved the way. But that was the prison guard, that one of the prison guards that let us through, so that was really cool. He recognized us and stopped to say hi. So it was Marty, Roger, me. Oh God, who all was? It was Chris. Oh. Roger thought we were gonna stop there because Marty wants to go potty at one of the outhouses bathrooms. But yeah, Marty didn't stop. That was the last. Or is there one over here? Is there a bathroom over here? Because this is yeah, there's a bathroom. Wait, where's Marty going? This is Cogswell Dam. Interesting. Oh, he wants to go to that bathroom. Look at him being so picky about which bathroom he wants to go to. He's like, oh no, those ones are not good enough. We need to go to these ones because this is a bigger bathroom facility. Picky Marty.
Alright, I was signaling I thought Marty was going to go to the other one.
I know. No, he wants to go to this fancy one. Those other ones weren't good enough.
Yeah.
No, I was going where?
We passed several porta potties on the way.
Oh,
that are all very similar to that. So
I said the parking lot. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
This one's bigger. The building is nicer.
It's fine, Doc.
He's here to cross doors.
Sorry, I went to the wrong potty.
Now he's gonna go in the ladies' room. I've heard that these are cleaner.
Why does it seem like we're gonna be here for a little while?
We're enjoying nature and stuff.
Just for that, I'm going to take off all my gear.
Oh God!
Yeah, I'm gonna be like everybody else. My wheel is overdue.
Oh my goodness! Look at him taking everything off. See, I'm the type that I just want to ride and then go home. But no, they want to like stop and smell the roses and go potty. Take off all their gear.
This video that she's got.
So talkative today.
She's got trashing us.
And then just so much talking between these people. Like, why do they have to talk so? What the hell? It's even torn over here. Jeez. It's not just one hole anymore. It's like the whole thing is trashed.
I have to do something.
It's got sentimental.
It does.
Is your wife any good at sewing, or?
Yeah.
She is, but yeah.
So I actually sent him links to those like sticky leather
Patches.
Yeah.
So he's insulting me by sending me these patches.
We're gonna start calling you Patches.
Similar to the
This
color.
is the look I want.
Like fresh out of a bar fight.
It's still being recorded?
Yeah.
Look at that. No scratches on that lens. It's got the covers on it, huh?
Can I see what
Yeah.
the weight of that feels like when you hold it up? Man, that's crazy to ride like that.
I actually have counterweights on it.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah. But it helps because I have bad wrists.
If you hold it over here,
because of
it'll
the
be a lot-
wind, when the wind's hitting it.
Hold it right there, Dan.
Right here.
So,
Oh, okay.
Do you ever
That
change
makes
the
more sense.
position of your stick when you're riding?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like, I mean, do you ever go from like when you're like this and then you're like going and then switch it back like that?
Sometimes, but I don't know. I don't want people just looking at my butt. So I don't know what's the use of that unless I want to show people what's in
Some
front.
people do that. They mount it on the back and just show their butt the whole time.
I don't want to show people my butt the whole time, so I don't do
what
that
Dawn
one.
usually does is when there's pedestrians on the side of the road, she'll mostly go from like behind her to the side.
Well, see, that's where the counterweight is good because then you can pivot this way, and then you can like smack that.
Was that an R6 or an R1?
I'm trying hard not to look at them. I am so hungry. What time is it?
It is 107.
Oh, I'm so hungry. Usually I'd be at the lodge right now. There's food.
Totally gone to the lodge.
I know.
But
go to the lodge and eat.
Oh, wait, we're still recording.
And
Marty,
drink.
we could have totally gone to the lodge. We
And
all listened to you.
Where's the lodge at?
It's up that road that we were going up.
Oh, where a lot of the cars
where
are
all
he's
that
never
snow
been to the
was.
I know. Tim's awesome.
She's hungry. I'm gonna give her my candy bar so she doesn't do something.
Wow, Marty actually considering sharing.
Hand it to her and she'd be like, candy bars? I don't eat candy bars. I need real food.
I do not act like that. Never believe when Roger says that stuff like, because he makes me look horrible. All right.
Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Actually, we're always telling Dawn she needs to eat more. She's too skinny.
But Marty won't share his food with me.
Dawn always says she eats once a day, and I still don't believe her. No,
How can you not believe me? Why would I lie about that?
don't believe you.
I'm so hungry.
You said you only eat once per day?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I only eat twice a day. Breakfast and dinner.
And I keep practicing only eating once every 2 days. Whenever I can, I try to pull that off.
Damn. You don't get like headaches and crazy mood swings and stuff like that?
I'm freaking hungry right now!
This is one of our moods.
See, for me, I would.
don't know her.
I would. I'd be the same way.
You're experiencing it.
No, this is actually me frustrated. This is sitting around doing nothing when we should be riding.
Piss break took about 4 times as long as it takes to pee. So.
All right. Like, I'm a girl and I could pee faster than that. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing so hard my tummy hurts. Wait, or is that because I'm hungry? Can't even tell anymore. It's all the same. Okay. Now we will go to the entrance of Cogswell Dam. Doo-doo-doo. Finally get to see. It's right here. Get to see if there's don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh my gosh,
A little bit.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Liking this or is good?
Not good, not good, not good!
Down.
Oh, I can't. I'm stuck.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can you hold this?
Oh, is that the metacycle? No. Alright. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so dizzy.
Did you guys go all the way to the dam?
No, they have it blocked off.
Yeah.
What? The power and water department, they have a big old gate.
Did you go around the gate?
No.
Okay. Is there a way around it? No. You guys wanna? Do you think you keep up with us? We go.
No, we're done. We're out of battery.
Okay. But yeah, we can show you how to get through. That gate opens.
Oh, so you go through that gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you open it? You mess with the box?
I don't remember how we opened it.
You have to go all the way up to the center of it and touch it.
And do what?
Touch it.
Oh, that's it?
There's some kind of pad or sensor around there that will sense you.
Thing in the ground.
And to the left of the gate is a door.
Oh, shit.
So you can just open the door.
Okay, well, there you go. Next time we know.
The battery what?
Alright, you guys have a safe ride.
Yeah, you guys be safe.
Oh. Okay. See you guys.
See ya.
I don't think I've been recording it. Really nice. See you guys.
I hear so much water. So much water. All right. Be on the lookout for waterfalls. Oh, watch out for the holes. pedestrians. This is the road to Cogswell Dam. Oh, look. There's potties in here that Marty could have used. Puppies up there. No, there are no waterfalls. So,
Where's the waterfalls?
there's no waterfalls.
There will be.
The waterfalls come when the snow melts.
Oh, it's a nice warm day.
The snow didn't melt yet. The snow just came. Ooh, this guy just swerved over to water.
There's gonna be waterfalls.
Yay, waterfall! That's a baby waterfall. So when more snow, so in the spring, when all of the snow finally melts, then you get the big waterfalls. Yay. But this will be the intro waterfalls, or what's it? A preview. Something. Now we're coming to the waterfall section.
Turtles and snakes.
Turtles and snakes. I've never seen a turtle or snake here. Not even a newt. Still have not seen the newts. Waterfall! It's very little, but it's there. So this is where Ron likes to get naked and go into the stream.
I was recording. I'm going to stop this.
Isn't this where you get naked?
It is. This is a naked spot.
You thought I was kidding. You should know by now. I don't kid.
Does Ron want to,
After lunch. After lunch.
are you?
You can't park there.
You got dirt everywhere.
I heard that something's closed up to the camping near the dam or something. The guys in those electric
He
bikes.
didn't know. They don't know how to get through the gate. They don't know.
Oh.
Never been lost.
That's really soft. I got a lot of things in my tires. And I also melted my tires a little bit. I smell burning tires. It was like dug in, and it was all the rocks that were not jumping out of the way.
Yeah, I think it might not be waterfalls.
There were some little ones.
Yeah, but probably have to wait for the snows to start melting.
Yeah. But there were still some little ones. You know the one where it was falling? And then we were like taking pictures where it was falling? We'll check that one.
Right.
That's my favorite one. Okay, we ready?
I want to go someplace where we can take a break.
Look at them.
Let's do it.
Boy, everyone's in a hurry.
I want to get this ride done so that I can go eat.
Don's just honoring.
We're running to the lodge after this for lunch. No, we're not, Don. I'm kidding.
Why would you kid about food? Heartless.
How far away were we from it when we were at that intersection?
I think, you think 6 miles? It was more than 6 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh,
12 miles. I saw that 12-mile sign. I thought we were at least like
10 miles.
yeah.
Because the full ride from the bottom to the lodge is 23
22
miles.
Yeah.
So if we were 12 in, that's a lot of hard math.
Are you sure that sign is to the lodge?
I thought it was.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, you just see a random sign that says 12 and you assume it's 12 to the
I thought
lodge?
that was 12 to like something. Something would have been the town.
But in actuality, that something could be anything, Tim.
Sure.
Uh-oh. I'm making Tim flustered. He can't ride anymore. Ah!
Stick.
That's funny. Is everyone mounting with their left foot as their dominant foot? Roger, is your right foot or your left foot your dominant?
My right foot.
They were doing their left foots.
Let's practice our left foot from now on.
No, my left.
Be as good as they are now
My left leg is broke. Oh God, so much dirt. I don't think I'm gonna have enough battery to make it back to the car. Like I would if I rode slower, but I didn't. Woo! That was a lot of water too. Alright, turn on our music. Try to go slow. I thought there was another one. Oh, there it is. This is my waterfall. Is it this one?
Is that the main one, you think?
Yeah, because it went over the metal grate, and then we were standing here.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It's just little right now.
Yeah. It's gonna get bigger next.
Yeah. Yay!
So.
This is my waterfall. Well, look for bigger ones too. See? See, look. Wow. I made myself dizzy. Wow, look at that. All the water just flowing off the side of the whole mountain. And then it drips like that, and you can totally drink that water. Well, other than it's running through all of that foliage and stuff. But like, I don't know, later on when it all gets washed out, you know, it's all clean. We've drank, not from this one, there was another one that we drank from before. It was like the best water. It was so yummy, and it didn't make us sick. We didn't die, yay! We drank so much of that water too. That was Mike Martin's, Marty and I think. We just drank so much of that water. Just for some reason, we were like super thirsty that day. So it was perfect. Uh-oh. Marty killed a newt. Did you kill a newt?
Oh, I'm getting some weird noise.
Uh-oh, weird noise.
I've heard before. Only at a certain speed. Ride with me and see if you can hear it.
Okay. Oh, the click, 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 click.
You hear it?
Is it a click, click, click?
Not really a click, click. No, I don't know.
Describe the sound.
What's that?
Describe the sound.
It's just a continuous vibration, continuous, I don't know, vibration, rubbing,
Is it your mud guard?
but it only happens when it's got a certain speed.
Because your mud guard is shaking like crazy. And the faster you go, the faster it's shaking.
Really?
Yeah.
Not broken.
Okay. The tabs are still...
Yeah.
Okay, no cracks in the tabs?
Well, I don't know, I can't see, but I don't think so.
Because if there's cracks in the tabs, that'll create a new vibrational noise.
Okay, so maybe that's it. Yeah, it's it. When I get to a certain speed, all of a sudden I start hearing this.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But does it sound anything like... Here, make...
No. No, it's really hard to describe.
Yeah.
Oh well. A lot of water though, huh?
Yeah. See, like that'll be a huge waterfall later on. Oh, I love these rock faces with all the little plants. You see all the green, all the different mosses. Look at all the life. Look at all the little fuzzy mosses all over. Look at that. I love that. Rock faces covered in mosses.
Look at Marty wanted to see you do it first.
Here's a baby waterfall.
I'm the rescue mission.
I don't need a rescue. Waterfall!
It's a big waterfall. I'm glad I did a good job rescuing you. You no longer need rescue.
Yay, thank you.
Now I'm ruining your waterfall shot with my stupid body. Sorry.
No, you're fine. My goodness.
Okay, but yeah, let's go. So my thinking was, on the way up, you look at all the waterfalls briefly, and then you size them up and you decide which ones you should stop at on the way back down.
Oh.
But, because then, otherwise maybe there's magnificent ones up at the top that you're not going to really have as much time to stop at because you've wasted time on smaller ones.
There is no wasting of time. Once we get to the dam, you guys are going to sit there talking forever. It'll be totally boring. So I'm going to spend all my time with the waterfalls.
Another cool.
That one is awesome!
That's where I was waiting for you. I'm like, oh, like this one. I'll point it out to her.
I like that one.
But then you never showed up.
Oh, sorry. No, I had to change the battery. I'm on my last battery now, so this will be my last footage. All right, so you say we go faster?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're closing in towards the dam place, right?
I don't know, but my battery's getting low.
Oh, yeah. I got 3 bars. What do you got?
3 bars.
Okay.
But I had less voltages than you.
Well, we'll compare voltage at the dam.
Okay. I hate the dam, the actual dam. This is the part that I actually like.
We're doing seated riding.
Kinda. Earlier when we hit that wind, I couldn't do seated riding with my selfie stick and that wind. So I couldn't feel the wind when I was standing, but when I was sitting, I could feel the wind catching the stick and pulling me. It was weird.
Adjustments are like instantaneous when you're standing.
Yeah.
Sitting, it's a little harder to shift stuff around.
Yeah. So I'm like scooching my butt over to the right and scooching my butt to the left, and then I think I'm gonna fall off. I don't know how fast I should be going if I don't want to run out of battery, and I don't want to run out of battery. This feels smooth and flowy, but I'm missing my waterfalls. So whenever you're seeing the water go across the road, it's probably a waterfall. The overflow from the waterfall. And the stream. Watch out for the wildlife, which I haven't seen a lot of wildlife. This is a pretty busy road. More water. So once it gets to this part, then we are at the end of the nature area and the beginning of the yucky dam. area. Yucky, man-made yuckiness. Look at, see all that yuckies? Look, the rocks here no longer have as much of the mossy stuff. You can feel the death. It feels like depression. Feels like regret. Feels like poor life choices. And you wonder, what happened? How did I end up here? Look, as we get further and further in, you see the lack of life, and it all just becoming, look, now it's brown and grays and blacks. Before, it was so lush and green and beautiful, full of plenty. Now it is devoid of life.
Multiple wheels on there and kind of lay them down inside that rectangle. Come on, all three of you, get inside that rectangle.
It opened when none of us were here. It's weird.
Two.
It's not pressure, it's
metal. So the number of metal people inside there.
It could be an EM signature.
Everybody inside the rectangle. For fun.
Thank you.
Ron is up ahead.
Yeah, there's some trees. Alright, once we get to the dam, I will do the obligatory showing you the dam, and then I'll shut this off because I'm on my last battery and everything else is low on battery. So I gotta shut everything off and save it so that on the way back, then hopefully I can show you closer ups of the waterfalls and stuff. I have the last remaining bits of my battery to show you the waterfalls again. Wow, so much water in here now.
It's like you could walk across that.
You got the best Super Bowl seats.
And this is Cogswell Dam.
I'm always of the school of thought that if it's on the ground, it's not going to fall. So that seems safer to me.
Alright, so my Insta360 is running really low on battery, but not just that, it's other things as well. So I'm going to get some footage with my iPhone, which is probably better for this stuff anyways. Oh god. But here's one of the bigger waterfalls for right now. So right now all the waterfalls are very small. Alright, so we stopped to get video of this waterfall.
Want me to take a picture of you with your phone? But you got to get your wheel.
We were doing a photo shoot earlier. So the water, this is the same one that I climbed to last time, and I made a little video how the water goes underneath this bridge, although some of it is going around over here, and then it shoots out over here, and then it goes down there over to join the main river over there.
You will be over here. Yeah, this is field weakening with a higher power limit on the main board.
So why were you pursuing it? What was trying to solve?
Because the last ride, everybody was dipping and we couldn't go as fast.
This one. Right.
Yeah.
So is that firmware available online?
Yeah, just click on test and it'll show in the description 310, I think.
330.
330. That's the phase amp current that they enabled. So that was what I was complaining about. I thought they reduced it.
Is that going to lessen your range?
Doesn't seem like it, does it?
Yeah. So.
But you've been riding slow too. So.
Yeah, I have. But have I been riding slower than you?
You've been riding slower than me. I don't know.
I'm going up the mountain and down the mountain. I was definitely going faster.
Yeah. Down there.
But have you really gotten a chance to test it? Like
No.
You said, so.
No, but the last one, she was dipping and beeping, and I could hear John dipping or beeping, and I had some weird stuff. I just didn't feel comfortable with it.
Cut out, right?
Yeah.
He went down just over 50 miles per hour with a decent battery, so.
So 330 on the test firmware.
Yeah.
Is it?
My thing says I have 8% battery left.
How much?
8%.
No, you're probably 35%.
But you're probably going to be riding tilt back towards the top, and then we're going to hopefully regen it on the way down.
Yeah, once we get to the top, unless you're like at 0 bar, you'll make it for sure.
Okay.
But
yeah, I went up to 107 volts.
yeah, 110.8.
I'm 105. I'm never going to make it.
I'll push it on. Let's go slower.
Slower? How do I go slower than this? Alright, so I am out of battery for just about everything. I am not a fan of this. No charging and no eating, and it's like getting late, the sun is setting, I haven't eaten, I haven't charged, this is horrible. We went through
Section there, we did not need to do that.
Yeah, we Marty wanted to try out this other section of road, and I didn't pull out my camera because I really was afraid of damaging my camera, because it was really slick and everyone was crashing, and it was just really sketchy. Of course, Roger has no problem at all with it, but all the rest of us did. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, there's a car. So that happened. Okay, just to let you know, you will hear me complaining a lot on this ride in I don't know, is Marty making? I don't think Marty's making video, but probably in Roger's video. And I'm mostly just playing. I am having an issue with the muscles in my back are cramping, which is then leading to the muscles like all on the inside of my arm and into my arm, and all on my right side. It's all cramping. Like my whole entire right side of my body is cramping. So I'm like, it's really weird. Holy shit. shit, was that my battery beep? I'm going like 14 miles an hour and I'm beeping. They said that if I can make it, so we're going up East Fork. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm not gonna make it. This is not good. I'm beeping a lot.
It's low battery beeps. Turn the volume to 0. I hear somebody up there beeping also. Probably Ron.
I don't know.
I'm so cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go for ice cream after this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, something hot. I'm gonna keep you ahead of me.
What?
You stay ahead of me. I want to be the guy, because I have the most voltage. I want to make sure everybody makes it. So, if, I think you're going to make it as long as you keep your speed good, but if Ron doesn't make it, then maybe we're going to have to take his keys and grab his truck and pick him up.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if Ron doesn't make it, then maybe you don't make it either. I don't know.
Ron had more battery than me.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm guessing if you keep everything slow, you'll be all right.
Like this slow?
Yeah, this slow is good. It makes more sense for you to go slower on the way up. That way you can go down. Because if you go faster on the way up, you might not make it at all, and then there's no going down.
Yeah, I just don't feel like I can make it at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking there could be an issue, but just keep on cruising like this.
Remember how there's always that synchronicity and there's always the foreshadowing?
Yeah.
And that motorcycle guy came up and said,
What happens when you run?
Yes!
Like that never happens.
That never happens. And watch, all of us here are going to be stranded on this mountain, except Marty. Marty will make it back.
What about me?
Oh, you? Yeah.
I weigh less than, do I weigh less than Marty? Marty says he weighs a lot, but I don't.
Well, I wasn't going by weight. I was just going, I thought Marty had the most, he had 3 bars when everyone else had 2 bars, right?
Yeah, but we were pretty much tied in voltage.
Okay.
And we're still tied in voltage.
Okay. I was just going off the 3 bars thing.
I wonder, is there an extra low voltage firmware from Freestyler that's available? So if somebody has an Android phone, then we can flash a very low voltage firmware and finish the ride.
Huh. Well, we're getting into a section here without reception.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh dear. So yeah, the motorcycle guy at the beginning of the ride. Oh shit.
What? Tilting back?
No, it was screaming in my ear.
Oh yeah, you gotta, so you have the beeping pass-through. Even if you turn the volume down, I don't know if that'll get rid of that.
Do I just ignore those?
Yeah, your low battery beeps you, I'm serious, turn the volume down, you log in with the Go app and put the volume to 0.
Okay.
So your PWM alarms will still be accurate. You want me to hold your stick-a-majigger? Is it recording?
Yes.
Recording. That is what a wheel looks like as it's approaching voltage death.
I'm at 100 volts and 5%. Is that me?
No, I think my camera, I left it recording, so now it's dead.
Okay.
Which is horrible because I want to record us running out of battery. I'll have to like switch batteries from the one in my pocket.
Okay, so I have to go to the Go app.
Yeah, Go app, but you have to disconnect darkness box.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, and my body is tying up.
And you're what?
My body is tying up.
Yeah.
Do you feel anything like that?
My calves are feeling funny because I've been sitting most of the time.
Okay. Okay, so I go to the goat app and then what?
Okay, so you logged in, now you click on the gear in the top right corner, and then there'll be a thing that says volume. And it's probably set at 9 right now, right?
Volume setting, yeah, 9?
So set it to 0.
I could only set it to 1.
You can only set it to what?
1.
Okay.
Okay.
Close enough.
Oh, it's not taking it.
Maybe you can't be moving while you're doing that one?
Is there anyone behind us?
No. I may need to do the same thing. Because,
There, I took it.
okay.
Alright. Going back to darkness spot. 101.7 and 7% battery. Oh.
1.7. Yikes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make it.
Okay, let's see. Volume setting. Mine's on 2. I'll put it on 1. Okay. Let's go.
Oh god. And even my whole body feels like I'm out of battery. Like, I don't even feel like I can mount and go. Oh, I did it. Yay. This is not good. And you know what probably burnt a lot of my battery actually is when I kept stepping off, slipping out, then every time I slipped out my wheel would spin, do the whole top spin thing, and every time it does that it burns a couple volts, or I think it burns 1 volt or something, or I don't know. And I was doing that a lot where I was dropping my wheel and my wheel kept spinning up, so that lost me more power than anyone else, I think, because I'm the only one that was at 105 earlier, and everyone else was like at 108 or 110. So I have the lowest battery right now, and now I'm at 101. There's no way.
Fine, just keep going.
Okay. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you hearing it from my helmet or the wheel?
I would think the wheel, because it sounds, it's a different beep, isn't it?
It's beep, 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 like that?
Yeah, no, from the wheel it's beep, 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 slow.
Okay, in my helmet I'm hearing beep, 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 and it's screaming real loud at me.
If you want to turn that off, that is the setting that says pass beeps through to the app.
Yeah, I need to turn that off. It's freaking me out. And it's too loud and it's too continuous.
I mean, there's nothing you can do. We just are going to ride until you start hitting tilt back.
Well, do you want to just go ahead then?
No.
I mean, there's no helping me at this point. I'm a lost cause. Just save yourself.
If you get close enough, then we can start pushing you, but I don't want to start pushing you until you need it.
I'm at 99.5.
Okay, that's sort of bad. But I'm afraid if I start pushing you, then I'm going to...
Exactly. So someone's going to have to come get me in the car. So I say just go, do your thing, go talk to...
Are you watching your PWM?
Am I watching? Yeah, I'm at 15%, 16%.
Okay, so keep your PWMs at a reasonable level and let's keep going, and then when things get bad, we will decide what we're doing. But we might make it, Don.
There's no way.
So we will decide if we're close. I mean, even if we're like a mile or two from the top, then we just push the wheels, and then there's not too many things to worry about after that.
I don't know why.
Way up there, I think.
I don't know why I'm not seeing where it says it's in darkness spot that says pass the sound, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This one. Oh my gosh, thank you. It was.
I would have turned off my helmet.
No! Can't turn off my helmet. Okay, so I still have darkness spot on. A 99.1. $98. Yeah, there is no freaking way. My only chance is to hitch a ride.
And I'd say turn off your headlight.
Oh. I can't tell.
It's off.
Okay. Oh. So my body's getting cramps. Is my...
Pay attention to the sign that said how many miles to stop.
Yeah. Turning on my heated vest. Alright, I'm going to turn off my camera because I am low battery on my camera too, and I'll try to record anything interesting that comes up. Bye. Alright, so I'm at 97 volts and dropping fast. I'm going 9 miles an hour. Roger's behind me, he's talking to Ron. Ron is pushing his wheel. Tim is having extreme tilt back already. He's way back there. Marty's somewhere up ahead. Marty has a truck and Ron has a truck. Those two trucks, someone needs to get to a truck and then drive that truck and pick us all up. Or like hang the you know the ropes that oh, what are those people? I don't know anything about water sports. Water skiing. So we need like those ski rope things, and then you can just like throw all those out the back of the truck, and then we'll like hang on to, we'll grab a handle, we'll just hang on, and we'll let it just pull us all the way off the mountain, right? But yeah, this is no good. So yeah, I think I had the lowest battery voltage because of how much my wheel was spinning up every time I dropped my wheel, because we were in that soft stuff. But hey, Roger.
Hey, what's going on, Don?
I was saying, when you get the truck, then we should like throw the ropes off of it like water skiing, and we could just pull all of us back.
Regen adventure.
Yay! Okay.
So, did you say we lost Tim? We lost Ron?
Yep.
And how you doing, Don?
I my one single bar is blinking.
Oh.
Did you even know it did that?
It's just winking at you.
I know. It disappears and then it blinks. I'm at 97 volts. I bet you I'm at 96 volts soon.
Yeah. So that's when you're going to tilt back, right?
Yes.
So I don't know how everybody else killed their wheels so fast, but they decided to race up the mountain when we got here.
Yeah.
So you did it smart.
So yeah, because I was at the lowest. I was 105. They were like 108 and 110, and somehow I'm still rolling. Although I'm rolling at like 9 miles an hour, and they're way back there walking now. It doesn't matter. There's no way I can make it.
How
So.
far are we?
Maybe is that a peak?
I'm wondering if that looks like that might be it, meaning it might be okay.
Okay, if that's the peak. All right, ending video now. I'll give you guys updates. All right, I'm at like 94 volts. I am starting to tilt. I don't know if you can see that. I'm starting to tilt pretty bad. I just passed Dan, Jay, so his wheel's down. So that's 3 guys. That's Dan, Ron, and Tim Sloga, all down. There's Marty up ahead. I'll talk to Marty and see what's up.
Hey, Marty! Hey, we lost a few people.
I know this is turning out to be a fun ride.
You want to know what's pretty cool though? What? That firmware that we were talking about with the 330 phase amps, no low voltage tilt back. What voltage are you at?
I'm starting to tilt back now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What are you at?
Shit. I'm doing a video.
Okay, do your video.
Oh, do you have? She has the same.
Yeah.
The updated.
Yeah.
No tilt back.
Well, she was at 95
Wait, hold on.
volts with no
I'll come
tilt
back to the video. Let me
God,
check.
They did it again. I'm so happy for you. Screw everyone else.
Okay, so, but Dan is walking. He's going to be here in a second. He's just right over there. I've got Ron's keys.
What's that? How about Tim?
Tim is dead long back there. Yes. Tim was the first.
Yeah.
The first one.
Tim was the first casualty.
Yes.
I thought for sure you would have been.
I know, right? I was the lowest voltage.
I heard Ron die. He stopped. And, you know, I'm hearing all the beeps, and all of a sudden the beeps stopped. And I figure, okay, he gave up.
I'm at 96 volts now. So when I was riding, I was at 94, and then I started tilting back.
Okay.
So they
just
actually.
lowered it.
You should be walking at 96 volts. So clearly, it's another case of they forgot to check that if-else statement.
Nah, that's good.
Which is good.
Well,
We
yeah,
like
it's
that.
good for you.
I'm at 104 volts.
I'm at 106.
Wow.
So Marty, can you go and get your truck and pick us all up?
Well, you're already. Oh yeah, you are flashing. But why not just
Yeah, we're going to go down.
keep riding?
Yeah. So I'm going to put this in my car. I'm going to probably
Well,
have to
I'm going
grab-
to keep riding, but I'm saying I'm not going to make it.
Of course, I'll pick you guys up.
Thank
but I'm
you.
just saying, the only thing I would be concerned about, well, no, because remember the Commander Pro, you rode down like 86 volts and it didn't drop you, right?
Right.
So just don't ride fast.
Yeah, we're gonna try to reach out on
Marty's
the way
like,
down.
you're fine. Just keep riding. Why are you asking for a ride back?
Get that firmware then. If that's a good.
Seems like a good one.
Yeah, I like this firmware with the 330.
So you should keep riding. See how low voltage you can get.
She's doing it.
How low did your voltage get?
104. I don't know what is happening when I'm moving.
There's
but-
Dan.
Because mine did. Mine
With Dan's wheel. Dan's wheel's getting quite a bit of abuse
Yeah.
today.
Well, now it's getting a boost.
Oh my
just around
god.
that corner. Not too.
All right, so I'm continuing on again. I am alone. The guys are back there talking, and this is gonna take forever. I'm going 6 miles an hour. I am just dangling off of 96 volts. I dropped down to 94 volts. The good thing is that, okay, so I went to the Bigode app and I turned down the wheel volume from 9 to 1, okay, so that the low battery beeping won't be so freaking annoying. I know my battery is low, you know, I don't need to be told that anymore. I don't want to hear it. So I turn it down to 1. Now you can do that safely. It won't, I'm tilting back. It won't affect the important PWM beeps. You still have those beeps. So that is fine. Shoot. This is just a big hill over here.
Horribly tilted back.
Yeah. Okay. We are fighting tilt back.
I think your tilt back's fighting to tilt back and it's losing. You're doing good. Just around this corner, I think.
Just so we can get to the top. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, come on.
We can get to the top. Then it's a lot more downhill.
You should put stuff away so you have your arms free.
Managed to make it to the top, and then strolling down, It's ooh, gonna see beautiful sunset. I don't know what I just showed you. I'm just waving my phone around. Oh God, I'm so tired.
A long uphill.
God, we got a long uphill. So I'm basically, my wheel was at 94 volts. I'm just nursing it. Every time there's a downhill, I'm regenning a little bit, and then when there's an uphill, then I slow down as slow as possible and crawl up it, and have extreme tilt back. And Roger is pushing a little bit on me. He can't push much because he's only at 104 volts.
I'm at 104 now because I've regen.
Yeah.
Regen!
Yeah, so he was lower than that, and so he can't help much. I keep telling him to go get a truck. I think he has the keys to Ron's truck. But I don't know. I think we're all just kind of stuck at this fate for a while. I try to wave down a few cars, but they don't stop. I don't think they understand. I'm hoping it's that they don't understand that I need help, and not that they're just saying, I don't know.
You're just saying hi.
It's like I'm waving with both my arms. It's like, what is the signal for help? Oh God. And then I stick up my thumb like a hitchhiker, and they're like, oh yeah, thumbs up. You know? It's like, seriously, how do you signal for a car to help you and stop?
I've seen that in a movie called Cannonball Run.
Oh, here we go.
The way for a woman to signal that she needs help on the side of the road is you hike your skirt up and you put your knee bent towards the road. Are you doing okay, Don? You need me to push again?
No, I'm doing okay.
This is kind of slow. Why do you want to go so slow?
Well, when it's tilty backy, then I want to go slower, right?
When it's Marty backy.
Yeah. I just figured that, I mean, I could push it. I could fight it, but I think if I fight it more, it's going to tilt even more. So I'm just kind of nursing this tilt back. So Marty's all like, once you get to the top of the hill, you'll be fine, even if you're at 0 battery. But that doesn't make any sense to me because and then the guys are, oh yeah, because once you get to the top, then it's all downhill from there. Ha ha ha. No, it's not. It's a whole series of ups and downs all the way down. Yeah, there's probably a lot more downs and ups, but like here we have a big long up section. So I don't know. They were very sure that this is doable, but I wasn't so sure. But actually, I am being a little more sure as I'm doing this because I seem to be one of the few people that can ride this extreme tilt back. And as I keep riding it, I'm getting more practice, and it actually seems kind of doable. Okay, this is the extreme tilt back one.
Now.
Oh my gosh. It's taking a lot of muscles though. And my back was already hurting. And it's going to take me a while to recover from this. This is really hard.
We can trade wheels.
Oh. Didn't even think about that. Oh God, if my back gets...
I didn't want to bring that up until after we were past all the worst parts. So now it's pretty much all downhill.
All right, I'll talk to you guys in a bit again. All right, so I got a ride, and we just caught up to Roger, and we just need to get his attention and get him pulled over, and then we'll get him in this car too. Roger, pull over! Pull over, next out! these nice people are giving me a ride. Okay.
The car people that picked up Don appear to not be murdering.
All right, so these nice people that saved me. Now we got Roger. We'll get him in here too.
No, it's kind of, I put it on top. Okay, that's even better.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, here we go.
Here, wait, let me take off my, because this is unused.
Yeah?
Like this.
Sweet, sweet,
There's
sweet.
no room for us in there, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they're awesome.
Hi, Don.
Okay, we all fit. We all fit. This is perfect. Thank you so much.
I want to be ready to film Marty. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. All right. So I managed to flag down these super duper nice people and got in their car, got a ride, and then told them, okay, my friend, we need to find him. Can we possibly grab him too? So we did. and then now we're gonna look for Marty.
No, we're not picking up anybody else.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this car, but and then Roger has the keys, Ron's keys to his truck, and then we'll get the truck and then we'll go back and rescue everybody else. So that's Tim and Ron, Lion, and Dan, Jay, and Marty doesn't need any rescuing, obviously, but all right, so Roger has stolen Ron's truck, and this truck we can grab everybody, all three guys. Marty was already down here and loading up his wheel. Roger and I loaded up our wheels into our cars, and then got all ready, stole Ron's truck.
What did that mean when Marty said, "Fuck those guys"?
And said, what do you guys want to do for dinner? Let's go.
Okay, Marty's turning left. He's not.
What?
Oh wait, he had his left blinker on.
Why did he put his left blinker on?
What a jerk. He's not helping.
I know. So usually Marty doesn't help. Usually Marty's not part of the rescue mission. Like, anyway, so.
That's not true. Marty went to rescue, so Marty and Dan, if you remember, went to rescue Jeff and Haywood once. And
oh, that was before me.
Was it?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think maybe you weren't on that ride, but we can ask him when we get there.
Okay.
But they accidentally went down East Fork instead of coming to the cars. And Dan and Marty were like up until the wee hours of the morning.
That's Marty.
Looking for these guys.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so we have two trucks now, Marty's truck and Ron's truck. We're gonna go rescue the guys and see how far it is cold up here. It's been getting colder. The sun has gone down. We didn't have flashlights, and I lost my microphone, so I'm very sad about that. I think it's gone unless Roger with his super sharp eyes can see it in the dark on the winding mountain road. I don't think so. I think I have a clue where it is, but that's just a little clue. I really have no idea, so I'm sad about that. But I think that was the price to pay for those hitchhiking. For those people stopping, because nothing's free. You got to pay a price. All right. Let's see how Marty drives on these mountain roads.
This is a really smooth truck. Yeah, because we've got those F350 Super Duty trucks at work, and they're not fun to drive. They're just like made for heavy duty stuff. This is like a truck for putting stuff in the back, not for loading up with pallets of tile.
Yeah. This it's nice. It smells like dog in here.
You're sitting on a dog vest.
Yeah.
You got a new little puppy.
Pyrenees. Of 8-week-old Pyrenees puppy.
I have a Pyrenees, and they were protected by my knee guards. Why was that guy walking earlier? Did you see him walking?
The guy with no shirt?
No, the guy that just went down on the bicycle.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
walking
yeah.
and singing and whatever. He was in a really good mood.
Yeah. He was just walking his bicycle down. I was like, did he need a ride?
A bicycle down the hill. Like, even if your chain falls off, you roll down the hill.
Well, what if you have a flat tire?
I checked. He did not.
Oh, okay.
That's what I assumed.
Oh, God. There's someone behind making a lot of noise.
I don't think... You mean noise or the light?
I thought he was revving at us.
No. That was something sliding in the back of the truck.
Okay. Oh, I heard that again. Okay.
So I think what we're going to see first is Dan rolling down the hill on Dan, or let's say Lem's wheel. So, because I think he is a trooper and will have hiked the parts that he needs to hike. Although we should stop and get him because I assume he'll be close to death.
Yeah, it's hard to push a wheel and mountain roads, and it's getting dark and it's cold, and it's the end of a long day.
At the bottom of East Fork, he said he was not feeling good. Like he felt not good.
Oh my gosh, we killed the new guy.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, this was a little strenuous. My body's feeling it. So if I'm feeling it, then I know the guys are definitely feeling it. Because, you know, the guys are so much more delicate and fragile than I am.
All the time.
I'm not talking about you, Roger. Obviously, everything's easy for you. I'm saying the other people, like how we just killed the new guy.
I had enough voltage.
Yes. So Marty and Roger, the winners of this ride, they had enough voltage. They did it right. Although, you know, I didn't do half bad. Well, I did bad.
No, you would have made it. We could have had you make it all the way down.
Yeah.
The spot where we were, where you got picked up, that was like the home free point.
Yeah.
Like I was cruising at 18 after that.
Yeah. So I knew that, but I knew that the faster we get to the truck, the faster all of us get off of this mountain, because we need to rescue those guys and then we are done for the day. And I just want to be done because I want food. It's, what time is it? It's 6:01. We haven't eaten all day.
I have stuff to do at work.
Oh, so Roger has to go to work. I want food. And yeah, it's been a long day. And yes, I could have, you know, babied my wheel the way down, but I was like, okay, efficiency, quick, let's just get this done. And that meant hitchhiking. So I think that worked out well. But I think my ability to get a hiking ride is a resource.
Yep.
That's one of my resources.
Not work for guys. That is a benefit girls have.
No, it totally works for guys too. I would totally pick up a guy that would need help.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
You'd be like, hey, you 5 guys want to jump in my car?
I would, because you help people. That's what we do. All right. Try to remember that place where they
It'll
where
be
they picked
easy
me
enough
up.
to figure out, because all we have to do is drive up, and it's where everything is going to start to be less uphill for us.
Okay.
Because it'll be like the end of the uphill section, because that's where we were home free for the voltagey part.
All right.
But I don't know. But if you dropped it in the road, it could have been run over also.
I know, but I didn't see it on the road when I went back to look for it. So I'm just hoping that
It would be easier to find if we rode.
I know, but it's fine. If we just happen to see that turn, if I could just make a quick little pass and walk through and just try to look for it. He's another casualty. He's another victim. He's another need. He needs to be saved too.
MIA.
Yeah. All right, ending video.
Fold it up. But
Oh, where are they gonna?
we'll fold them down and all. But okay, so
Well, I'll just leave you guys. You guys got it.
you might want to just at least say hi to Dan.
No,
on the way down.
of course,
Okay.
of course. But that's good. That makes see.
Yeah.
Once you got up that top.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Dan's not feeling well. Maybe let's just stop and see
Yeah.
if he wants a ride.
Okay.
I'll,
Okay. Let me move on. Then. Okay.
All right.
it was fun. Let me know how it goes.
All right.
Adventure.
Those
Okay.
guys are probably freezing their ass.
I know. Bye-bye. Hugs. Wow. Okay.
I don't want to stay in the road.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Marty, I guess, is going to get Dan. We just saw Dan riding his wheel down.
Yeah, at a pretty decent clip also.
Yeah, so Dan,
Oh, we should ask him if he found a microphone on the ground.
I know, right? Dan will make it to the bottom, but he said he wasn't feeling well, so understandably. So Marty will check on him and see if he needs a ride back to the cars or whatever. So Dan, we didn't kill the new guy. Yay! We just made him very ill and tortured him for an all day ride adventure. That's all. So now the search continues for Ron Lyon and Tim Saloga.
Now we go to East Fork.
East Fork.
The throttle in this car is weird. And I also don't want my sunglasses up there anymore.
All right, so we're approaching East Fork. And they're both here. They're both here. Yay! They just decided to wait. They're not even gonna try. Where's the effort? Oh my goodness! Look, they're freezing. How are you guys doing?
Oh, it's great. Beautiful evening.
Ron, you look like you're done. Are you done?
Yeah, he's. I'm like.
Yeah?
I'm okay with it all.
BMS beeps.
BMS alarms off, going off.
Ooh, who's BMS?
Mine. What does that mean? What do I do about that?
Is your wheel with a distribution board bypass or no?
No.
How long were you guys waiting? What?
We were wondering if you guys even made it.
I was tilting back so bad. Well, you know that I was at 105 when you guys were at 108 and 110 at the
You got down to
bottom.
94?
94 volts.
So the
Yeah.
new firmware, I guess, does a better...
I don't think that I updated the firmware on that wheel.
So, anyways, I managed to flag down a car finally. I tried to flag down so many cars, no one would stop for me.
But they did.
I finally found one that stopped.
So what do I need to do?
So Marty didn't make it.
Yes, Marty made it to his truck first. And then as we were coming, Marty and us, we brought both trucks. As we were coming up, then we saw Dan, and he was able to ride, just slow. So Marty turned around to go check on him and get him a ride, and then we continued on to get you guys.
You plug that cable into the cable that
You guys hear the BMS beeping?
and
This is BMS.
let you plug the charger straight into that, and it skips the BMS no-go thing.
All right, so what do I do in the meantime until I get that cable? Whatever.
Well, if you want to skip doing that, you could just go down the hill and charge it that way.
The light into people's eyes is all. Or Ron's wheel, BMS beeping.
Turned it off.
Can I put yours on top of this blanket, Ron?
You can lay mine down on the blanket. That was what the plan was.
Okay.
Ron, your truck drives really nice. It feels so solid. It's a great truck.
I think Ron's a little upset. Tim, it's gonna be so cold.
What
Oh, I'm
triggers
fine.
the BMS alarm?
Just the voltage.
I'm getting back. It's so cold, you guys. All right, so we got everybody safe in the truck. know. So Ron's upset.
So, I mean, I could make room.
Ron is upset.
Am I sitting with you?
So I can lift up the center console here, I think.
Yeah,
and
let's
make
do that.
Room.
That'll be easiest.
So.
But yeah, so we've all had that BMS alarm, but so my wheel and Don's wheel are both modified, so all we have to do is plug in a charger and it'll get rid of it.
Because you've bypassed the distribution board.
Yeah.
Another reason to do the bypass.
No.
Okay. Okay, keep talking. So what
Well,
happened?
I mean, I don't know. It's just that I made it up to the top of the East Fork. I was standing there, and then I don't know, 10 minutes later or so, Tim comes. There's a car comes up, and Tim was in it, and they pull over, and Tim gets out. And they could have taken him all the way down, I guess.
They should have taken him all the way down, but he wanted to stay with you.
Aww.
I guess so.
You can't even hear us talking about him.
So, do we want to try to ride my wheel down to regen some, or
that would probably save the BMS thing. So if we stop at the steepest part, but I left my jacket in my car. So
you can wear my jacket.
Okay, I have a jacket. So
I have a big old jacket.
Okay, I'll take your jacket as well, and I'll ride it. How's that?
If it's safe to ride, that's all.
Yeah, it's safe to ride. I'll write it down.
Okay.
Just a few. It just needs
just
to go
until it stops beeping.
like
yeah.
a half mile.
Yeah, just until.
The thing is, it'll actually have enough voltage, but it'll keep on beeping for a while. So, just you have to monitor the voltage.
I mean, I would really like to solve this problem before I go home. Otherwise, that wheel's going to be dead, and I'm going to have to take the wheel apart. I don't want to have to do that.
So that would save you from taking it apart.
Yeah.
And we are gifted with a mountain to go down, but wherever the steepest part of the mountain is, most consistent, that would be a good spot to do it. But what you got to remember though is you need to go down at about I don't know, 12 to 15 miles an hour.
Okay.
12 would be better.
Okay.
So I'll just follow you down, Dawn.
Yeah.
Just in case anything happens.
Yeah, and then and once it stops beeping or something, then we can just throw it back in the truck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting to go all the way down.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Right?
Yeah.
We just need to, but we need to regen.
Yep. That means you can't just ride.
I know.
I don't know. I'd be happy to do it. I just don't want to be frozen. I think it's chilly outside. 46 degrees.
It is really cold outside. I have, I can give you my stuff to wear, and
I have gloves and a jacket, all that
stuff.
So
well, I mean,
you'll be fine.
Who's better to do it? You know, and probably can do it better, but I'm lighter. Is that better for regen?
No.
Okay. So, I'm just offering because I offer, but I don't know.
Just want to see where the nice steep part of the road would be.
Okay.
This will confuse Tim.
Yeah.
Isn't this like all downhill from here?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So we'll get Ron's wheel out, and we need to regen it to get that BMS to stop beeping.
Okay.
Because he didn't do the bypass. Ugh.
So Ron said that he wants you to really realize what climate change is like when you're walking.
Tim looks a little nervous.
It's time for you to get out, Tim, because we only give rides to people who believe in climate change.
We're gonna stop the beeping. That's all.
Try to get it to regen. Huh?
No.
So I just drop it right off the end of the truck. I mean, you have to lift it, just drop it. Yeah. And whoever's riding, here's the jacket. I will give you some gloves.
I don't need sunglasses, but okay.
You want me to take your sunglasses?
Yeah, they're good.
All right, so Roger's gonna try to regen that thing to stop beeping. And there he goes down the mountain. Oh, Roger, you need a flashlight. Okay. I have my flashlight in my jacket, but that is true. We'll be behind him. So
You're videoing all of this. Is all on camera?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not all of it. I've been stopping and starting the video whenever things get interesting. Because this is such a fun ride, right?
Ride from hell is what you called it, right?
No, I didn't say it was a ride from hell. I just said that that road was horrible. Oh, stop. Your music likes to play automatically.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that either.
Oh, it does it to you too? Alright, so we're going 9 miles an hour. I can hear the beeping from here. So, you know, you can turn, if you go to the Pagoda app, you go to the volume setting and you can turn down that beep.
But you can't turn the BMS alarm down.
The BMS alarm, even if you turn it off, that BMS alarm is still going.
Right.
Until
and I wanted to hear the alarm because I wanted to kind of know where I was at, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, you don't need to know. You know that you're FUBAR already, so no need to keep hearing about it. I got my wheel down to 94 volts, Ron.
I don't know how you did that.
That's pretty cool. Because I'm getting better and better at riding these extreme tilt backs. Because I do it all the time.
What triggers the BMS alarm? Just then the voltage just gets too low, then it just kind of like goes into alarm mode or something?
Yes, when anything is wrong with the battery. So from what I know, and I don't know anything, it seems like if you overheat the battery, that'll trip it. And like, I don't know.
Running it too low or
yes,
something?
running it too low, and also when actually physically overheating the battery.
But I mean, I didn't overheat the battery.
No, you didn't. But
right.
Wait, well, I think it has to be that you ran it too low.
I mean, that's the only reason.
Yeah, that's
right?
why I said check your voltage. But, oh, here's the other thing. You didn't do the new firmware. With the new firmware that I did, the one that was 330, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The phase current 330 is what I changed to.
Right.
That one, I ran my wheel down to 94 volts without it going into catastrophic failure, which is what happened to yours. You said you didn't upgrade your firmware.
No, I don't think I did it on this wheel.
Yeah. So I think maybe that. He thinks that he's dying, but my wheel went down to 94 and knew that he wasn't dying. Plus, I have the bypass, so even if I pushed it down too far, then we could charge it up.
So did Roger do that bypass for you?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. And he has a video on how to do it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on YouTube. He shows you what to do.
What is, I mean, the main advantage of the bypass is just so that you can run your wheel down to lower voltage, right? I mean,
no, it means that you can charge
at higher voltage.
You can charge at a higher voltage, and you kind of take away the limits of the charging, which so for this BMS thing, you can't charge it, but because of the bypass, then you can charge it. So the bypass would allow you to just plug this right in and just charge it like normal, I think. But don't quote me. I thought Roger explained it to you.
Yeah.
Because Roger needs to be the one explaining.
No,
this
he did say that, right?
Why is there two shadows? Oh, two lights?
Two headlights, right?
Ah,
yeah.
That's kind of creepy looking. See, then we go uphill, so now we're going to burn some volts, and then it's going to go down again. But maybe the BMS Well, he can hear it. He'll be able to tell when the BMS
He's
stops.
probably connected to the wheel.
Okay.
He's probably looking at what the voltage is.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see what your voltage got down to. And if that's the reason why your BMS is beeping.
I'm wondering if there might be a problem with one of the packs, and that's why the BMS is beeping.
Well, if there was a problem, then yeah, it would beep.
And that's why I kind of ran out of juice quicker. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't think you ran out of juice quicker, because I was out of juice too.
Right. Yeah.
We were all out of juice.
Right.
So it was all of us. I don't think your wheel was at fault for any of it. And I was thinking when we were down in that thing and we kept dropping our wheel and it would spin up, you know that eats a volt when it does that. So that was burning up battery.
For me, what killed the battery was that little extended ride.
Yeah,
that
the
we
whole
did.
detour.
That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. It's fine. There's no need to.
Yeah.
It's an adventure, Ron.
Adventure.
Adventure.
Yep.
Be happy.
I've been riding 6 years, and this is the first time that I ran the battery out. 6 years of riding, Dawn.
Well, that's boring. It's like now you have fun and adventure.
No, that's what you call smart riding.
So I've been riding 2 years, and I've run into all sorts of fun adventures.
Yes.
Wow, I thought it was just going to be a quick little thing to get that to stop, but this is a lot.
But the good news is that he's not tilting back right now, so that means he definitely is putting power into the wheel. It's definitely regenning.
Yeah.
It's just not that quick.
You need to do the bypass and then just like charge it up.
I will look at his video.
Okay. Oh, I'm so tired and I'm so hungry. This is why we don't. This is why we need to eat foods. What?
You're funny.
Oh, we're dead.
Is he stopping?
Yep.
Did the alarm stop?
Let's go see. Oh, he's listening.
Are we good?
Shut off the truck. I need to hear.
Yay!
I think we're good.
We're good!
Wow.
He fixed it!
That's awesome.
Yay!
That's going to be a fun video.
Yep.
That's something that people are into.
All right. So that fixed. Look, no more BMS beeping.
That's
It worked.
Hey, oh, the wheel's on? No.
No, I turned it off.
I think the pedal caught in here is all.
The BMS beep has nothing to do with the wheel.
Yeah.
It's only the battery. So you could remove the battery and it's
No, it's all good. All right.
All right.
Another problem solved. Look at us, just solving problems left and right as we go. Good job, Roger.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something people might be interested in as a solution to the Motor Valley.
As long as your BMS, your alarm goes off when you're on the top of a mountain.
Well, just so you know, most people, they're not too excited about disassembling their wheel and then injecting voltage into the low packs. So, just going to a...
You could drive up a mountain.
That's it.
Yeah.
What about a treadmill on an incline?
That would do it also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put your wheel on a treadmill.
Yeah. And you know, they have those ones that have a deep incline too.
Or you could do what Don said in the beginning, which is throw a couple ropes out of the back of the truck and pull somebody.
Yeah, water skiing style.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, we don't even have to load everyone in. Just have those water skiing ropes, and then we could all just like ski at the back of the of the truck. That'd be so cool. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I would totally do that. And then it would charge us all up, and it'd be fun, and it'd be adventure, and it'd be cool, and make a great video. All right, no one's allowed to steal that idea. And coyote.
Only a coyote.
So if you do, you have to just credit me on it, because that was my idea and it was really super fun. But yeah, if you credit me, then yeah, I totally want to see you guys do this. All right, what's next?
Wait, you need to interview me.
Ooh.
Hello, I am Roger. I'm the architect of the two solutions for battery BMS low voltage beep removal. Solution 1 was referred to as the Roger dongle, which I made for Marty to fix a situation that he had one time with a wheel that I think Don tried to break. And then solution 2 is name of Gravity, and it's from the top of the mountain going down.
Yay!
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
And then my idea is the treadmill.
No, didn't.
What?
I thought Ron's idea was the treadmill.
No, who said treadmill first, Ron?
You did, Don.
Okay, it's Don.
I said treadmill, and then he said treadmill. But I said treadmill on incline. Those cool incline treadmills, the new styles that I haven't get to.
So this is really the first time I've ever had a BMS alarm go off on one of my wheels.
He was really upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And he said in all his 6 years of riding, he's never had this
I've
much
never run out of
compassion.
battery in 6 years of riding.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable. Unacceptable.
But there's always a first time, so.
And I was like, no, this is fun
Well,
adventure.
when we were at the
It's okay.
bottom and we're looking up at the top of a mountain, and everybody reads off their voltages, and Don's like, "Mine battery's pretty much dead." And Ron's like, "Yeah, I'm done." Tim's like, "Battery's dead."
And Marty kind of looks
Then
at
Marty
you.
says, "Okay, let's go."
Little sly smile on his face.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, so in Marty's defense, we got Don up to the top, Dan got to the top, Marty and I both got to the top. It was really just the two of you that were SOL.
And I have no idea why that was. I mean, maybe because I was like riding a little faster.
All right, back to the cars.
Getting rid of my glasses.
I am, you know how I was kind of pretending to be grumpy?
Jacket?
I'm-
I left it on your seat.
It's in your car. It's becoming a little bit harder to just say I'm pretending.
Back in the cars.
Tim
Ron, Tim.
is here. Ron is here. This is
What an ordeal.
proof of life. So no one can say that we killed anybody.
I don't know. Is that his car?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We had a friend parked in front
no?
of us. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
Not
How'd it go?
much. We're alive.
What?
I like that
What?
you guys are the police.
What's your story? What happened?
Did you ride all the way here, or did Marty give you a
No,
ride?
Marty came and got me, but I was only like.
I know.
I was only like 3 miles up the road.
That's what we said.
Yeah. I was coming down, but my knees and my feet were so numb. I was gonna have to jump off anyway and like take a little break, but
Okay.
I almost made it.
Yeah, you
Pretty much made it. I would have if I took a break, but
It's cold.
yeah,
How was the ride today?
it was great. That was my
Big
first time
adventure.
ever going that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was interesting. So he said, like towards the end, he's like, "It seems like my Master has about the same range as an EX30."
Oh.
I guess he must have ran out of battery
But
on the Master.
I've been riding my Master a lot. I did 700 miles last month.
That's cool.
So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for having me along. It was fun.
Glad you made it.
How much longer are you in town for?
I'm gonna hang around for probably two or three more days and just ride around.
Oh, you guys, I don't know if I got this on video. I got my mic and the fuzzy back. So Roger saw it on the side of the road, and we stopped and picked it up. Oh, it's Tim. Hey everyone, it's Dawn here. Oh right, I totally forgot to do this part. I never did an outro for my video. I think the last that you saw was us arriving back in the dark and the cold and all that stuff. Okay, so what happened? There was a whole section of the ride that you guys didn't see, and that was when after we went to Cogswell Dam and we're just hanging out at the dam, and then I was like, all right, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to head back to the waterfalls because I want to get some videos of the waterfalls. And I know the guys don't care about that, so I wasn't going to bother and waste their time with it. So I was going to head back there first, and then I'll catch up with them later and stuff. But Marty was like, oh, wait. We're going to the right. We're not going to the left. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So, he wanted to do this little adventure. There was something on the right, and so anyways, little adventure, let's go check this out. It's like, and it's really easy and stuff. It's all nicely paved and everything. So it was like, okay, sure, whatever. So, okay, I'm not going to go to my waterfalls. We're going to go turn to the right instead, and we're going to go check out this little adventure, right? Little adventure. So then we go over there, and pretty quickly it's like a dirt road, which is like, okay, fine. Then there's big divots in the road, like not divots, baby ravines. Okay, I don't know what the word is, but like gouges in the road, when it's like long, like all the way long, the whole length of the road, and then it's like this deep, and it's like holes cut out into the road about this wide, that you have to hop over or something. We could roll over a lot of them, and then it was like, okay, now there's stuff that looks like we're gonna hop over, and then it was like the ground was dirt-ish, but it had this strange, what's it called? Crust. It had this crust on it. And then it had this like loose sand, gravelly, like large pieces. Anyways, it was like, very slippery. And then there were some parts that looked totally fine, but underneath that crust was this mud that was very slippery. So it, depending on how you took it and how your tire was, if your tire dug into the crust and into the mud, then you would slip. And so anyways, pretty quickly people started going down. And it was like, okay, like it was escalating. It was getting harder and harder and more slippery, and then the ravine was getting bigger and bigger, and it very quickly was like, this is not for my street tire. This is not a simple little detour. This is like major. Like, Marty, what did you do? So anyways, we're going along. Finally, we get to where it ends, and it ends into the dam waters. Like all of a sudden, there's no more road. It's just into the dam water. So then, and at this point, we had gone down this incline, because it literally, so then Marty comes up and he's like, yeah, this isn't the road anymore. I guess we had gotten lost down in this area. We weren't even on a road anymore. We were in a mudslide that had wiped out the road and covered it completely, or destroyed it, I don't know what, and it mudslided into the dam. And that was what we had been riding on. So all of a sudden we're on this incline, and there's that sand stuff, and then I'm trying to mount, and okay, so this whole section is probably in Roger's video of this ride, because once I wasn't recording, and then I was thinking, oh, I should record. This is a whole new section of ride that we've never been on before. I should record it. But I was so scared I was going to crash and stuff. And I did drop my wheel several times, but didn't crash. I knew that I was slipping, and anyway, so I just step off, But I mean, there was once I dropped to my knee. But I was just so nervous. I didn't want to hurt my camera. You guys know that I don't want to hurt my camera. So I was even so nervous about my camera because this whole thing was quite difficult. Just at the last section. I mean, most of it wasn't that difficult, but it was all new and scary. And I was actually thinking of asking someone else better than me to hold my Insta360 camera, so because I was just afraid that I was going to crash and I was going to hurt my camera. It's like that was the only thing I was thinking about. But anyways, I didn't. I ended up holding. I don't like asking for help and all that. But anyways, there's one section. So we're on this incline. We're dead ended into the waters, and now we got to turn around and go back. And so I was having a hard time mounting. By that time, I was just exhausted. The type of exhausted, do you remember when you first started trying to learn the EUC and you couldn't mount? And then you start sweating so much because of the effort, and you kind of be able to get up on it, but then you just like, ugh, and then you'd like step off, and then your wheel will drop, and then you have to lift the wheel back up, and then you're tired and you're just panting, and you can't get on, and you're discouraged and you're embarrassed and you're frustrated with yourself and all of that stuff. That was me, and I couldn't do it. And it didn't help that Roger was standing or with his wheel several feet away. He was like way over there, and he was just going, every time I dropped my wheel, he was like, "Dawn!" And then he was like, "I'm recording," or "I'm not recording," or something like that. And I'm like, "Oh no," first he said, "I'm recording." And I'm like, "And what does that mean? It's not like I act any different if you're recording or not recording." And he was all like, I don't remember what he said. I was very in my head at that time because I was so frustrated, and because I'm like, oh, I thought I'd gotten past this point, but seriously, it was hard. So anyways, I was really down with myself, and it made me feel a little bit better that it wasn't just me having the problems. Everybody was having problems. And so all the guys were having problems, and they were dropping their wheels, and they were having a hard time mounting and all that as well. So it wasn't just me. But anyways, it was a big exertion of time and energy that wasn't usual. And it added this little extra spice to our ride, our little extra adventure. Then we got up, we went again, and then we got lost. A few of us got lost trying to go back, and then we had to double back and then come back down and stuff like that. That whole thing just added to the power drain, or energy drain, the power drain on our batteries, okay? It wasn't planned, I don't think. Marty, did you plan this? Anyways, so then we get back out of there, out of Cogswell Dam. I got some videos of waterfalls, not as much as I wanted to, but by that time I was exhausted. It was getting cold, and it was getting dark, and it was getting late. Like it had been costing us time, and stuff. And I thought at the beginning of this whole thing, it was supposed to be, oh, this is just a quick, easy ride. We're not even doing our usual stuff. We're not even going to eat. We're not even going to charge. This is a quick, easy little thing. And that's why I was making the video. Because on serious rides, if I'm going to go fast or something like that, I don't really want to worry about my camera. But if it's a quick, easy ride and I'm not really exerting myself on the ride, then yeah, sure, I'll video. I have enough resources, my brain resources, to be able to do that, right? So, anyways, I was getting tired and cold, and it was getting dark, and we were getting worried. And then we're at the bottom of East Fork, and we realized that we don't have the battery power to get back. Marty's saying it's fine, but Marty had a lot of power. He had the most amount of power of all of us because he maintained a consistent rate. I want to say consistent rate, but a consistent speed and everything the whole entire time. He never did zoomies. You saw my videos. I was doing like 40 miles an hour a lot of the times. I hit 50 miles an hour during that ride. I was using up power because I thought it was a quick and easy ride. So anyways, I had the least amount of power at 105 volts. 96 volts is when you're considered dead. I was at 105 and I was at the bottom of East Fork. So then we had to get to the top of East Fork. And if you can get to the top of East Fork with even a little bit of power left, then the rest of the way you can ride the tilt back and stuff, and you probably can get to the cars, but you're riding tilt back. You're trying to regen. You're doing everything you can to conserve power, to regen, and you're just bouncing off of a dead wheel, okay? And then you can, if you get to the top of East Fork and then you go down again. Oh, so the other detour at that time, and because it was getting dark and none of us brought flashlights, Marty could have had a flashlight, but I was like, oh, I should bring a flashlight. I'm always prepared, but there's no, there's no way it's going to go that late. We're going to be back by 3. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to be carefree today. Look what happens when I go carefree. Don't ever go carefree. Just always be prepared. That's the lesson. But anyway, so yeah, I didn't have a flashlight. It was getting dark and there were a lot of cars going fast. And that's the thing. If they're all going fast, they're going to be pissed off that we're on the road and it could get dangerous. Cars being fast and passing us close and getting mad at us and stuff like that. So in order to avoid that, we went the other route, which was to go back up East Fork and then go down GMR, Glendora Mountain Road, back to our cars. But that's going the mountain route, and we had no. So I was the lowest one at 105 volts. And then other people had 108 and 110. And then I don't remember what Roger had, and I don't remember what Marty had, but I think they had higher, and Marty had the highest amount of battery. So anyways, I'm like, there's no way I can get up that mountain. And anyways, we're like, well, at this point, there's no other option than to try. So we try. And so then I'm going up and my wheel is beeping. I turn the wheel volume down. Okay, you saw that in the video. And then, and all that. Okay, fast forward more. Cause I think you see this part in the video. And then you see me hitching a ride. I find all these people, I couldn't flag anyone down for help. If I was waving, they're like waving back, hi. If I go like this, they're like, oh yeah, thumbs up. I'm like, no, I need to hitchhike. I'm like, how do I convey to people I need help? And because I'm carrying my selfie stick, I'm trying to wave like help, and they're all like, hi. So, and then I passed people that it was clearly like couples that drove up to the mountains, and they were having a romantic time watching the sunset, and I don't want to disturb them. So it's like, I'm not going to disturb your romantic evening with your loved one with my dead battery wheel, right? So it's like, I didn't ask those people, but finally found an amazing family that would stop, and they took me in. And so then I got a ride, and then they took Roger in as well. So Roger and I got hitched a ride back. Now Roger will probably say, I didn't need it. I could make it all the way down. And he definitely could have. In fact, I could have probably as well. But my concern was that the end of this whole adventure isn't until we get Ron's truck and get the other guys. That's when our evening ends. And I just want my evening to be done. I just want to go home at this point. So the faster, and me nursing a dead wheel at tilt back is not fast. That is, I am going very slow, and my back was hurting so bad. And I was in pain. I was cold. It was getting darker and darker by the second. And I was just like, help, help, please. So anyways, Roger would have been fine on his own, and I totally agree and all that. But anyways, so we get back to the cars, we get Ron's truck, and then Marty is in his truck, we got Ron's truck, and we're going back up to get the guys. Marty, we see Dan, the new guy, riding down, and he totally could have made it all the way down. But he was tired and all that too, and he was hurting, I think. I'm not sure, but anyway, so Marty turned around on his truck, and Marty went to get him. And then it was our job to go and continue on and find Ron and Tim. So we find them at the top of East Fork, and we get them in and all that. Ron's wheel is now BMS beeping, and which means that he drove his batteries to the very lowest, like past what it should be. So with BMS beeping, there is a few ways to get around that. One is with the power distribution board bypass that Roger does, which my wheel has, Roger's wheel has, many other people that have chosen to do the bypass have done it. And I'm like, yeah, do it. Roger's idea with that bypass has been amazing. So that is one way. And then the other way was the way that Roger was doing it, which was to ride it down and regen enough. So Roger wasn't just trying to regen enough to make the BMS beeping stop. He was also trying to give it a little extra, because you regen and then the voltage sag a little bit, or after you power up, then it might sag a little, or whatever. Just give it a little extra buffer too. At least I think. Excuse me. But remember, anything that I say, if Roger says different, take it. It's like, of course, my understanding, and my understanding is very flawed. So anyways, So then it was a very productive ride, a very adventuresome ride, a very productive. I mean, the whole ride was 71 miles on EX30s, no charging, in the mountains, going up and down. On my wheel, I went probably the fastest at 50 miles an hour. And then you saw I was cruising at 30, 40 miles an hour most of the time, because I didn't think that we needed to conserve battery. It wasn't that type of ride, in my understanding. And and the wheels still did it, is my point. It was limping, but it did it. I got even better at riding tilt back, because it was tilting back severely. And I got, if I do say so myself, I got pretty good at riding the tilt back. So that's a skill that can be helpful in an emergency situation. But end of the story is, everyone made it back to the car safe. It was all fine, and it ended up being another big adventure ride that is one for the books. Is that the right saying? It was good memories. And I appreciate everyone at the ride. We bonded more, I think. We didn't kill each other, so that was good. The new guy, Dan, he survived, and he actually said, I had a great time. So, yay. I want to say, oh my gosh, this is not typical of our rides. I want to say that usually, our rides are great and wonderful, but then looking at all these videos we have of our rides with these big adventures, I'm kind of like going, I want to say that, but it seems like we have a whole list of YouTube videos proving otherwise. But you know what? Each one of these adventures is crazy fun. Even if we're thinking like, it's like, oh my gosh, it's hell at the moment. Like afterwards, it's like, oh my gosh, that was the best ride ever. We had an amazing time with amazing people. And it was all absolutely worth it, and it was all wonderful. So thank you so much, Marty, for another great adventure, and thank you all for watching this adventure. I know this is a longer video than I usually do, but yeah, I think it's kind of worth it, or whatever. It's like, just put it in, just leave it in there. What's the point of, you can always scroll, but if we delete it, then those are memories missed. So thank you all for joining. I don't think I have any other notes to say. Oh, that one quote that I was trying to remember earlier on, the quote was, never attribute to malice what can be simply attributed to stupidity. Something like that. Or sometimes they say instead of stupidity, sometimes they say incompetence. But yeah, that was a quote I was trying to remember earlier. Anyways, thank you so much for joining, and hope you all be safe and have wonderful rides of your own. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.